Now, it's going to work when I do this, which is fucking stupid because it's the same fucking microphone. And when I switch it over to the other thing, it's not going to do what the fuck it's supposed to do. Right? Fuck it. All right, we're just gonna rock this. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. Today's been like a fucking stupid ass fucking day, and I'm doing my best to smile through it. Right, and when I explain, it's gonna be minor to most people, but like it only. Yeah, it's been a stupid fucking day. It's just really stupid fucking day. I almost didn't stream today. I'm gonna be honest. Like, but I tapped out early on y'all last night, and then just fucking yeah, like I said, it's just stupid. Anyway, so tonight we're gonna talk about first. Welcome to the den. I'm your host, Ed Honcho. I'm glad that you can be here. I'm glad that you are here. I'm glad that you've decided to let me be a part of your life tonight. I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't eaten all day, so I'm probably gonna be eating halfway through the street. My food just fucking got here. My fucking. Let me just get through the intro, and then we'll talk about some things. I don't know. We might have to make some changes in the den. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. Right. Well, anyway. Anyway, again, I'm your host, Ed Honcho. And regardless of all the rigmarole, it truly is my honor. It is my privilege. More than anything, my pleasure to get to chop it up with you guys. Any chance that I would get the opportunity. Um, so, that's good. Um, let's see who we have joining us. It is To Be Tuesday tonight. I think Trio forfeited his responsibilities. So I have a movie on deck that I've actually been wanting to examine for a couple of weeks now. So we'll watch that. I'm gonna be honest. We started late, probably in about the same time, maybe a little early. I don't know. I don't. We're just gonna play it by ear because it's been a stupid fucking day. It's my fault. It's my like I accept that it's mostly my fault, but then the kind of part of it's like, hey, I guess whatever. And so let's see what we have joining us. We'll talk about what we're going to talk about tonight. Rant about why shit is so stupid, and we're going to talk about some things. Kind of compound on what I talked about last night, but I didn't really get to go in like I wanted to. So let's do it. All right. The lovely Miss D the Gamma is here. I'm glad you are doing well, Miss D the Gamma. I was very concerned. I was very concerned last night. No, I didn't see the men's list. Did not see that. Michelle's here. There's that. If you're into that kind of thing, the lovely Miss Bell Northside in the building, representing the North Side of one of those Carolinas. Let's see. What it do? AKA Mr. Man Up. What's the motherfucking deal? 335 in the building. What's the motherfucking deal? Um, yeah. Just I feel like right now I think it's a bunch of crankiness. I got. I ain't ate nothing crankiness. I ain't smoked nothing crankiness. Annoyed at work crankiness. Let's talk about it, right? So I'm gonna kind of give y'all a slight glimpse into kind of what I do at this current job. If I left the other one, and it's probably gonna be doing something different very soon. Because I'm probably gonna quit. Like I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna explain to y'all what's why and what. Right. So basically, like the original job was like almost 2 months of training, and so this week we moved into like the real shit, and it's a completely different schedule, right? Not completely different, but very different. Like it's 2.5 hours later than what it was, right? And so it's like cool, right? Because you get in there, it's gonna start a little bit later, but it's a difference going from 8 to 4:30, which is awesome, perfect, love it, great schedule. 8 to 4:30, do that shit all day, every day, and then some extra. But now it's 10:30 to 7, right? And that's unacceptable for me. That's a no-go, right? I mean, like, why? You can sleep in a little bit later. It's just 7 o'clock. So I made this decision, right? And this was like a big thing before, like, trying to get back into streaming because, you know, like I said, when I did get back into it, I wanted to get back all in. I wanted to get back, you know, consistent and going the way I wanted to do it. And, you know, we kind of just find the groove. We kind of moved the den from 10 to 9. You know, it's trying not to be too late. And, you know, I do the sauce. If you fuck the sauce, I do sauce at 6, right? So getting off at 4:30 or around 4:30 because you have to end whatever thing you're on, and sometimes it may go a little bit past, but it would never be an hour and a half to the point where I wouldn't be able to, you know, do the sauce at 6. Now you're moving it to a point where it's 7 o'clock, which is an hour past when I intend to do the sauce, and had some plans for the sauces. We had, you know, some collaborations and things planned, and some upcoming weeks as well. That don't work for me, right? And then normally be like, fuck it, I just gotta deal with work. I mean, fuck that, dog. I'm tired of this shit. Like, I've been doing the streaming thing for a while, and I've been putting shit to the side for other motherfuckers. Motherfuckers that ain't even fucking part of my life no more. You know, like doing shit for people trying to, like, people don't even give a fuck about you, people that don't value your shit. Or, you know, doing shit for other people who might, but you're helping build their shit, but not your shit, right? This is a job. It's not a career. It's not something I plan on doing fucking forever. So I'm not going to sacrifice the opportunity now to work on the things that I'm working on building, I've been working on building for years, and trying to rebuild and reconstruct for something I don't give a fuck about, right? Streaming is, I'm not saying I'm overall like I'm not saying like I'm an overly perky, happy type person, but I'm like usually in a decent to good mood. Like I'm not usually negative or upset about shit. Now, if I am, small period, whatever, I'm not gonna do it, dog. Like I've gotten back streaming, I enjoy it. This is my little happy place. At the end of my days, stream, you know, talk, sauce, sports, whatever, and then we get in the den, we talk all kind of craziness, like get in the Discord, do whatever. That's what I enjoy, right? That's the highlight. I don't care about this fucking job. So, yeah, like I'm pretty sure. I mean, like I was literally like, once I saw that schedule and I talked to my new supervisor and everything, I was like, okay, and how long before we can change this? And it was like 90 days. Oh shit, fuck that. 90 days would be January. Like I'm not that committed to y'all that I'm gonna miss key time in building the shit that I care about, right? To build something for somebody else. That if I quit, if I died, if I whatever, it would keep on rolling. That machine keeps rolling, right? Nobody's gonna take care of the sauce. Nobody's gonna take care of the den, you know, especially in the way that I would want it done, right? Or that it would need to be done. So like I don't know. Like I thought about it. Like, am I being really irresponsible? Like I'm grown. I don't got no kids. I ain't got nothing like that going on. So I can do whatever the fuck I want to. The only person who suffers is me, right? So like I'm just it's gonna be a gamble. Like I got trust me. Like I'm not gonna just fuck this and quit and figure it out. No, not that. But I was just mad for most things, and it kind of clicked. Kind of came up with a little strategy. But yeah, so this shit had me pissed off. Like when I got and I saw that sketch, I'm like, there's no fucking way. I'm not gonna change my shit up for, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. After 90, then you got to find availability. I'm like, you can suck my dick for 90 fucking days, right? Like, so, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. And so that's what I'm saying. Like, it ain't no motherfucking way. Like, I refuse. Like, I used to be company man mentality. Like, or I used to be more on it. But it's just like again, after things that have happened, especially, you know, when I had this last hiatus, I mean, across the fucking board, though. Like, I just look at life differently. Like, I'm not mad about none of it. I don't care. You live, you learn, and you figure it out. You know, you just start to move smarter and you move differently. But, and part of moving differently is like, I mean, fuck them. Fuck all these weird virtual people that don't even fucking, I don't deal with, like, they want to know me. Oh, tell me a little bit about, man. Like, I had to talk to the supervisor today, right? And I'm going to tell you about some of the calls I got today. And I'll tell y'all kind of what the fuck I'm doing a little bit, but not so much. So I have to meet with the supervisor. They want to meet the new people in their little team or whatever. And so it's like me, Shaolin, what's the motherfucking deal? Ty Baker, what's the motherfucking deal? Shout out H.C. Jackson, what's the motherfucking deal? If I miss Shane Dish. And so I'm meeting with the little motherfucker, the lady. And he's talking, and there's some other lady in there. She introduces, oh, I'm this. And again, all the people like, I don't understand why people, I guess people like to talk about, I don't like talking about myself. She's like, well, tell me a little bit about you, Ed. Like, shit, what you see is what you get. Like, you're probably not supposed to tell your supervisor, especially like the first time you're meeting. I'm probably sure that's like a bad introduction, right? And not to come across like a dickhead. I can be a dickhead. But I'm just like, I don't want to be your fucking friend, bro. Like, I don't want to be your brother. We're never going to fucking meet. Ever, 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 ever. And the motherfuckers that I do work with that are somewhere in the fucking Houston, I don't want to fuck. They're a bunch of fucking weirdos. I don't want to meet them either. Like, I want to be your buddy. Like, what the fuck? If we worked in the same location and actually met, I'd sure as shit wouldn't want to be your fucking buddy, right? Like, so, like, I don't understand this shit. Like, go outside and go make some fucking friends. Like, this is my workspace up to par. Is it I'm supposed to do good? Okay, fucking don't talk to me. Like, am I fucking up on my call? No, good. All right, don't fucking talk to me. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I think about it, right? Yeah, I definitely wouldn't tell them that. Then it'll really be a fucking clusterfuck. Yeah, I told you about the last part. I go, I'm a YouTuber. I do Get Ready With Me. Bitches who do Get Ready With Me have no personality, bro. Like, you can't. Like, you a motherfucker that puts clothes on. Well, I bought this at Ross, and it was in the clearance section, so I got a really good deal for it. Like, bitch, you went shopping, and you want to tell everybody that you went shopping. That's just stupid as shit. But people watch it. People support it. Like, bitch, you watching the motherfucker put on some clothes that you ain't never gonna fucking find, right? And don't be surprised if I go into if this is some old school den, we don't ever touch the topic, I go into a tirade on random. There's a lot of shit happening there. Let's talk about it. So anyway, met with her. She's like, well, what is what you see is what you get? You know, like the dude you see on the screen. Like, here, this is what you go. Like, I am what I'm like. There's no extra to know about me. Like, I don't even leave my house. That's what I said. I'm like, I stay inside. I don't know anybody. I don't even know. She's like, well, okay. Like, she kind of got the point, I guess. Like, I don't want to be a dickhead. I don't want to be. I just think that shit is fucking strange, right? And I know I don't have the filtery shit on my mic. It's tripping, so y'all gonna hear everything. Y'all gonna hear every fucking smack and all that. I got me some fucking tikka masala. I fuck with the Indian food. So yeah, and like I said, I ain't ate all day. So it could be non-eating crankiness. It could be non-smoking crankiness. It could just be I'm pissed off about the schedule. It could be just one of them days. So let me tell you what else happened today, right? So what I do, I won't tell you for who, what, when, or where, but my current role is I handle insurance claims. Okay. Right? Yes. I definitely said that. I literally said, like, what you see is what you get. Like, I already got the job. And they're super lenient. I told you about the bitch coming at you acting up. Once I saw that bitch do what she did in that fucking chat and how they gave it, like, I can do anything. I can do whatever the fuck I want to fucking do. You know what I'm saying? I could just say, I could say whatever the fuck I want to say, right? You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I can do whatever. It's like, y'all don't fire people. Y'all just want people to work at this bitch so bad. Like, I've seen some crazy shit. I've probably no-showed once or twice. Didn't even say nothing about it. Call, just checking on you. You don't even respond. Just show up the next day and log back in. Yeah, I know. I'm being very immature about it. But it is what it is. So, I take calls, right? Handle insurance inquiries. One of those things mainly being when people get into an incident, they call to report the incident. I'm the person that documents it, right? Mostly. I do a lot of that, do a lot of other little follow-up stupid shit. And then the more I deal with people, the more I realize people need help. I like helping old people. I really get a kick out of helping old people. They're super friendly. Let's talk about old people. Let's talk about the most interesting call I had. I had 3 relatively interesting calls there. I don't know which one was more interesting or weird, right? So, we'll take them in order. It's kind of a sandwich. We'll take them in order. So, today I get a call, right? And I answer the phone, thank you for calling, blah, blah, blah. My name is Ed. How can I assist you today? And so, this motherfucker responds back, what's something with your sexy ass. And I'm in my head, I'm like, bitch, you can't fucking see me. You don't know what the I could look like fucking what's his name? The fucking gremlin. Scratcher, whatever the fuck his name. I don't know. The one with the little mohawk, the little bad one. I could look like anything. And just because you're like, this is how weird people are. This is how weird people are. From a fucking voice. And she just like I mean, the whole call. I was on this call for about 10 to 15 minutes, right? Trying to assist this person. Now, as I'm handling the call and I'm looking through the file and I'm looking at the documentation, I'm thinking about something, right? I'm thinking about something. So this motherfucker talking all kind of, oh, you sexy and you know what you doing, all this crazy. And I'm listening. This motherfucker has a kind of deep voice for a woman, right? Hear me out. And it's all kind of clicks. At first, when I first had the phone, I was like, oh, yes, sir. And I was like, that would be bad. And I look at the name, and I'm not going to say the last name, but the first name was Doris, right? And I look on, I'm looking in the file, and generally when people have a spouse, their spouse is on the insurance, right? If they share the same vehicles. Didn't see any spouse for that. I did see another name, but then I see this name, going by this, right? And Doris is saying all these things, right? And if Doris has a husband, why are you saying this kind of stuff to the insurance guy, right? Seems kind of reckless. So I start thinking, I don't remember what the other name was. Let's say the other name was Carl or John or something. Say Carl, right? And so we'll say the last name was John. So I see a Carl Johnson, but I don't see this Doris Johnson. I'm talking Doris. And you're not saying that you're getting this claim information for somebody else or, this incident information. Like, and I just start kind of putting two and two together. This motherfucker is overly aggressive, right? Overly aggressive. And just, voice is kind of deep, right? And I can hear this motherfucker in the background eating and all this shit. Like, I'm going to tell you, I believe I was getting flirted with by a fat tranny. Like, I really believe this. Like, I really believe this. And there was a lot of weird, awkward laughter. And because in my head, I'm like, this is the fucking fat tranny on the other line saying all kind of crazy stuff. I know this is. Like, I know it. I believe it with all my heart. There's a fat tranny on the other side of this line in their car eating some greasy ass bodega burger, fucking spilling fries all over. You sexy motherfucker. This dirty old man. This fucking. Let me hurry and get this call over with. Anyway, resolve that. Got through that. Fine. Whatever. I'm actually skip over the middle call. I'm gonna say the best for last. So I kind of got another call, and it's a little similar to that. Another older woman. But this was actually a woman. You could definitely tell it was an old woman, and. Old woman, I guess it gets with you. You like fuck it, right? I guess you get that old fuck it in you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get that old fuck it in you, and you say whatever you want to, right? And again, like I don't know if audio does something to people. There are women. I guess there's voices I've heard. There's women who've called in here, and y'all have done it too. I've done it as well. You've heard the voice, and you're like, oh, I bet that bitch look good, right? Just because the voice does it to you, but. I don't think that I've ever gone as far as heard a bitch voice like, oh, shit. Fuck the shit out this bitch. And then you fuck around in this goddamn, I don't know, Cruella de Vil or some shit. I don't fucking know, right? Anyway, so I do believe that happened. So the third call was kind of more of getting aggressively harassed by an old woman. Again, I could be a gremlin, but they believe I'm sexy, right? Brandon Anderson, what's the motherfucking deal? Now, the best call of the day. Then we're going to get on to the top. We're going to talk about the list. And then we're going to, we'll take some calls and all that shit. I'm ready. I'm so ready for Tubi Tuesday, y'all. Y'all don't even know. Let me put some rice in this masala. We'll just take a little sauce. A little sauce. If I fuck with any sauce, it's Indian sauce. I don't know. What the fuck is that? What is that? Y'all tell me what that is. What's that? Y'all see what that is? I don't know what that is. Look at a little string. I don't like that extra string hanging down. What is that? I'll put the rice in the shit. But anyway, so the third call, the best call of the day. And I knew where this call was going early on. And I'm not going to sit there and say I haven't gotten calls from irate motherfuckers. I don't get a Karen call. I've gotten people who got mad, but usually I'm pretty good at diffusing the situation. It's not my fucking fault. So I'm pretty good at diffusing shit, right? Because I just don't care. I don't take it personally. But, so I get a call, voice on the line, and I'm segueing y'all in this. I'm leading y'all in this so y'all know where this is going. Older voice on the line, right? Calling in. Guy was actually from New Mexico, right? I remember this because I thought about it. Like, I thought when he said New Mexico, I'm like, Big M's a piece of shit. This guy, so that's why I remember he's from New Mexico. Young Ken, what's the motherfucking deal? So he gets to talking, and you know, I always change my name with him. He's like, I use my full name, so Edward, right? And so he's Edward, you know. Back in the day, as soon as he said back in the day, I knew what was finna happen. Like, this is finna get real awkward, real weird, real fast. Back in the day, I used to room with an old boy from Chicago something Institute. And as soon as he said old boy from Chicago, whatever it is, I was like, oh, here we fucking go. Right? Used to throw the ball around with him outside. You know, he was about 6'8". He was a good fella, you know. You know, he was a good guy. So I'm just telling you that to let you know that, you know, hey, I like you, you know, if you're black or African American or whatever you people call yourselves. And so now you have to imagine what's going through my mind, right? One, you know, I don't be tripping on the race. Like, I don't give a fuck. I try to put shit in context. I genuinely feel like he was trying to say, but at the same time, you people, right? I don't think I've ever really been hit with a real you people, right? I got you people today, right? But it was a pleasant you people. It wasn't like you people. You people to me. Like, you, what the fuck? This old man, I know these calls get monitored, so I just, you know, whatever. But yeah, oh man, I got you peopled, and you know, you blacks are good kind of type thing. Or one of the good ones, something like that, bro. I was like, what? And it like, but again, I see the age, I see the behavior. You know, we've all met Big M. We know New Mexico's probably not the most diverse place. But yeah, so that's been my day to day. Very, very interesting spectrum of things. From the, like I said, from getting you peopled to getting just a bunch of goofy shit been happening today, right? So there's that. Make sure I hit that like button. But with the schedule shift, so right now I don't know. I'm really like kind of conflicted because I don't want to move anything. I like the den where it is, but I don't know. I don't know right now because with that, like I almost say I want to move the sauce back to 7, move the den to 10 until you know things shift. But like also, I'm trying to stay on a consistent time. And I'm trying to be, you know, I'm trying to stick to that. I don't want it all the back and forth, you know, go switch it up for a couple of weeks, go find something. I already know what I'm going to do. It was actually a job I had already applied for. I just have to just do some little things. And it's pretty much a shoe-in. And the thing about that is that job is actually kind of cool because you can kind of make your own hours, right? So if the option is to work early, and then I'll just work early in the day and, you know, do what I need to do at night. So I'm not worried about that. We're going to thug it out until that comes through. And hopefully that shouldn't be more than a week or so. Because it's just like, I refuse. At this point, like, I'm not going to put anything I want to do on the back burner for anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, I refuse. I've done it too much, right? I've done it too much. I've put too much aside, sacrifice too much in hopes of something else for someone else. And either that shit does come to fruition, there's no benefit to me, or, you know, I just lose out, right? So, it is what it is. I'd rather fuck with you virtual people, than those, and it's funny because my work shit is like right over it's like right there. Because what I be doing when I be at work, I have my shit set up. I'll turn my screen around and I'll be on my own shit while I'm in between calls. But what sucks is the fucking later hours. It's the fucking late shit. They put the new people in. You get the shit, man. Look, bro. You get the shittiest fucking calls. And I ain't gonna lie. See, what I want the job, though, like, here's the thing. Don't ask me non-job related stuff. If you ask me about the job, we age boogie. Shit that is skills that are job related, we good. What do you like to do in your free time, man? I like to talk shit on YouTube about you and the rest of my coworkers. That's what I like to do. Like, that type of shit might get you fucking fired. Or they may want to watch and then all your coworkers watching you shit. You can't, I wouldn't give a fuck. Like, I wouldn't give two shit. I wish one of them motherfuckers, I wish I would. I wish I would fucking go tomorrow and then the little fucking teams be, I saw you got a show. It was just, shut the fuck up, bitch. I don't even know you. That's where I'm at right now. Like, that's where I'm at. Right? I'm going postal in the work from home Teams chat, right? I'm finna fucking what I am about to do. I'm gonna tell you what the fuck I am about to do before I fucking quit this motherfucker. I'm gonna use my fucking work computer to gamble, right? Because I ain't finna get to because these gambling sites, like, you gotta be like in the state. You can't even fucking do a sports book unless you're like in the state. And the VPN, it can be sketchy. Like, VPNs can be sketchy. Socks can be sketchy. The Socks 5, because some of these motherfuckers, they have like software to help determine if you're doing that shit. But see, the work computer's fully set up. Bovada lets you. I was trying to get on with Bovada. What happened with Bovada? Did I sign up for Bovada? Something happened with Bovada. I think I was trying to use Bovada the other day. I think I was signed up for it, but I don't think I finished doing the thing because I was looking at all the shit and I got disappointed because I was looking at like the DraftKings Sportsbook, a couple other MGM and some other ones, right? Because I really do. I'm telling you, I'm going through like a self-prescribed midlife crisis. Like, I'm getting bored, right? I've been getting bored, so I need a midlife crisis. So I'm gonna start. Okay, bet that. I'm gonna start using Bovada. I'm start a gambler. I'm become a compulsive gambler, and I'm gonna find out what the new drugs are. I'm gonna do the new drugs, and I'm gonna gamble. But no, let's get serious though. No, we're never serious in it. So I fuck with naan. I love naan. Naan is so delicious. There's something else I was gonna say before we got into this list. I think I got flirted with by a tranny. Racist old guy. Well, the non-racist old guy. Hold on, it was something else happened. Oh, right. So there's another thing, right? So you get off at a certain time, but if the call isn't complete, you can't get off till you finish the call, right? Oh yeah, I'm telling you, that's all I'm finna do. I used to think that was crazy, but I'm telling you, I'm for bad luck. I got a non-strategy. I'm finna become a gambler. That's a bet, man. I'm finna check it out right now. I've actually got my phone on the charger right there. I need to look at it. But we got a collab soon. We got to definitely do a collab soon. So it's like yeah. So you got to finish the calls, right? And so my last call today was an Asian dude who got in an accident in California, but he was actually, I guess he just moved there from Austin. Like, what he's like, I'm trying not to be fucked up, right? And I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be any of these things. But like, you ever hear people on TV or cartoons, you're like, that's a weird fucking voice to have. Oh, people sound like that. These, like, I think I've heard every voice that I would think would be unrealistic, like from television. Oh, nobody's that high pitched. Nobody's that fucking annoying. That's some actor doing some. No, these are real people. These are real, everyday people. Everybody from New York sounds the same. Everybody from New York, black, what Ken call them, Puerto Ricans, all of them. Everybody sounds the same. All sound the same. They all got that little dirty accent. What else? But yeah, so my last call, Asian dude. And when he called, I'm like, oh, this is about to be tough. this is going to be very tough. I don't want to take this call. Like, I didn't want to do it. Then I looked at the time. I'm like, oh, I do want to take this call. So I'm like, bet. This is going to be a call where he's calling in an incident, right? And so a call, when you call in like an accident or something happened, it takes a little bit longer. You know, you got to get the details. There's a process to it as opposed to somebody calling in just to get some information, right? Excuse me. So at first I'm thinking, fuck, this is going to be a long fucking call. I'm going to have to do the whole thing. So he calls in, and he's calling in a claim against somebody who's actually insured by the company I work for. And so that can be a hassle because you got to find their information they don't have. But anyway, he had the information, he had all that stuff. And I'm like, cool. I'm looking at the time. This should get me just long. Heidi, you've missed the greatest day in the last 10 weeks. You're late. You're on colored people, so I'm so disappointed in you. So strong Asian accent. I'm struggling. So when I'm thinking about the initial call, I'm like, damn, this is going to take me way past time. I already don't want to be. And so then I kind of like, oh, hey, well, cool. So then once I put the information in, I'm like, it pulls up like the fucking person insured by us. No, I didn't tell you that. I don't think I did. I said that they fucked my schedule up. Or they really was about the sauce. Or maybe I did. I don't know. Maybe I misinterpreted. English is your fourth language. So, oh, wow, that's terrible. Now, Brittany Griner did say she could beat me, and now I believe she could probably get with AD. She definitely couldn't get with Boogie though. What's the motherfucking deal, Illusion? Heidi is always late. That's just the worst mod. So Asian guy, I'm looking like strong accent, gonna be a long call. But then once I put the information, I find out that there's already been an incident report made, right? And by the people who's insured by us. So now I'm like, fuck, this isn't going to be a long call. This is going to be a very short call, right? And I'm going to have to take another call maybe a couple of minutes before I'm supposed to get fucking off. And I don't want to do that because that could lead into that could turn into the long call that takes me way past my. So I'm straining everything I can to get this dude to take long time, because now instead of me having to fill out a whole report, all I have to do is just put his information into a report that's already in, so the missing information that's there. So I'm re-asking questions, deliberately misspelling stuff. What was that again? Okay, oh no, I'm sorry. Just like, and literally like strained it out to the point where he was saying, oh, okay, like I probably threw two or three goodbyes, an extra long greeting at the end greeting and all this. Like, when I say that bitch was probably 4 or 5 seconds into me being off when he, hung up the line, and I clicked that shit and fucking, you know what I'm saying? You know what? That's a brilliant. See, honestly, I really want to get into some conversation with my people, well, not my people. I don't know these motherfuckers. But I really want to get in conversation with people, especially like when I pull up their policy and I see like a 2023 fucking Mercedes on their shit. You know what I'm saying? Or some shit like, what the fuck do you do? And you can hear rich people in their voice, right? Rich people have a rich tone about their voice, right? They have a even when they're not, it's just a little smugness there. You know what I mean? So you said you had to do icebreakers for the evening college class, public speaking. Man, I hate icebreakers, bro. I don't even like icebreakers, gum. Would I walk up after? See, yeah, you give me a walk up after. Oh, I got about 5 or 6 of those. They're all completely inappropriate. Is that Amber Alert? That's fucking funny. But yeah, so I got him on the phone like right at the right time. And so I'll be asking people shit. Like I try to subtly ask certain shit to, especially if it's like some dead air, I'm waiting on something. But I don't get too much into it because I know motherfuckers are ear hustling, right? Because it's certain people like, I just want to flat out, like, what the fuck are you doing? Because what I'm doing ain't cutting it. You sound like you're living a life. Well, like I heard this one call, I'm just like overhearing them, and they're just like in the background, and they just so happy like, you motherfucker just got in an accident and fucked they shit up, right? just go, oh, guess we'll get this taken care of. We'll go to dinner in a little bit. And just maybe go out by the beach and maybe go to, like, and it was something else they said. I'm like, oh, these motherfuckers got money. Then I look at the vehicle, like, oh, yeah, these motherfuckers got money. So they ain't fucking tripping on no shit like that. But again, you know, whoever says money's a bad thing, lied to you. All right. This tikka masala ain't that bad. It's all right. I wouldn't say it's the best I've had, but it's not bad. It's a new place I tried. So, let me bring up the list. Let's talk about the list, the shit on the list real quick. And let's just talk about it. I kind of got into this last night. I ain't dive into the list like I fucking wanted to last night because it's so fucking stupid, right? It really is stupid. Man, I didn't realize we talking as long as I have. So yeah, but let's talk about it. Kind of want to break it down again, and then we'll take some calls. We'll talk about the list tonight, right? Because women, y'all make it bad for other women, or modern women make it bad for other women. And we're not going to get into this. This is not an argument against traditional women, right? And let me keep explaining that when I talk about women, because traditional women don't exist anymore, right? Or I guess I have to frame conversations a certain way, right? I guess that would maybe help give a better understanding of what I mean when I say certain things, because when you speak in generalities, people can't take general assumptions about the shit you're saying. So when I'm speaking on modern women, I'm referring to women now of, you know, birthing age who are actively in the dating game, right? Like that's, the first date list, absolutely. And so that's what I mean when I say modern women, because these are the ones who have the impact on, you know, bringing offspring into society, right? And impacting that offspring with their behavior. You know, at this point, if your kids are grown and you kind of out, like, what's done is done, right? You're no longer pushing new personalities into the gene pool. So that's kind of where I'm at when I say that, right? So again, traditional women don't exist, right? And I know you're gonna say, well, what? So there's still a couple. We're not gonna do the not all game. We already know the not all, right? So it's like modern women. These are the ones who are talking about dating. These are the ones who are talking about, you know, you're supposed to be dating for a purpose to get married or whatever, have kids, raise a family. And so some goofy, skinny, high yellow bitch just, I guess, that's the bitch who was associated with the list. I don't know who the fuck she is. You know, so what the fuck is wrong with you? What makes you think it's okay to call her a bitch, huh? What makes you think it's okay to call that high yellow black queen a bitch, right? It's okay because I said it. That's why. You putting out stupid ass shit, right? And here's the thing about women these days, the modern woman. And I've been telling you, women do shit for other women. Women do shit to impress, compete with, outdo other women. They don't do shit for men, right? Bitches ain't buying these bags for men. The only man that care about them fucking bags is a gay man or a man that is wearing women's clothes. You know what? You know what I just learned? I just learned what drag meant. Like, I just always thought it was like some kind of slang, fucking, I don't fucking know. Maybe you're dragging the nuts out the bottom of your skirt or something. I don't fucking know. Like, I don't fucking know, right? Drag. Dress as, what is it? Is it supposed to be, dressing, it was something, dressing something as a girl, right? And it's like, that makes sense. Like, it's like, yeah. Okay, I can see what that is. So there's like something, it was, I forgot what it was, D something as girl, whatever. And I'm like, okay, cool. I get it, right? I got it, cool. Anyway, that has nothing to do with it. So again, like when women put this shit out, especially in this day and age, we live in a nation of misinformation. We live in a world of misinformation. You see everything that's going on around the world, and you will be definitely somebody's willing to misinform you about it. Well, so when you have women who already have this naturally jealous mindset, right? They already have this naturally jealous mindset when it comes to other women. So they see a woman and she said, well, I don't do all this, and this. Well, she's going to try that. Well, that's what she's doing. And that's what she's doing. And whatever. Then, it happens. I gotta fix the quote thing. I don't know if it's working. I got like 2 different bots going. I don't even know if the main bot's going. But I got a better bot that it just takes more time to work on to get shit going. But once that bot is fully activated, oh, y'all think we used to have fun in the Den streams. We're going to have a whole shit ton of fun. All right? So, all right. So, we get back to the list. So when bitches make lists like this, you inspire other motherfuckers to think stupid. There's been a lot of stuff I've been seeing on the internet. Now, I promise, I really have been trying to avoid going in on females, but y'all make it fucking hard. Y'all make it so fucking hard. So, anyway, I seen this video. I'm gonna show it. I'll probably post it in the Discord because I think I saved it. And that's why I tell you, like, certain women, the worst stewards of, what do they call it, motherhood or whatever you want to call it, out in front of the liquor store, right? Out in front of the liquor store. Y'all get mad when I call women bitches. They do it to themselves all day long, and it's cool, right? I'm just trying to relate. I'm just trying to be cool. I mean, you said it. I thought it was cool. I'm like the white guy that wants to say nigga. Y'all know I actively encourage white people saying nigga. Hey, go for it. Why can't I say? I'm gonna say bitch, bitch. But my bitch probably ain't gonna be like, yo, bitch. It ain't. Oh, that's my bitch. Like, nah, this is gonna be like, that's my bitch. I fuck shit out that bitch. Some shit like that, right? It's not gonna be oh bitch. It's not gonna be the limp wristed. Bitch, you know what I'm saying? That's my bitch. That weird shit. So, I encourage it. But anyway, 2 demographic women. One on one side, oh, slut number 1. And again, she's a whore, right? No bitch calls herself a slut that ain't no fucking slut. And most of these motherfuckers are a slut. Slut number 1 over here. Look at slut number 2. Point at her friend, right? Off screen, you hear, and I'm slut number 3. My small toddler. Obviously, one of these motherfuckers is their mother. And this is the shit you do in front of your fucking daughter and make it think that's okay. Like, this is the shit I got problems with, man. You know what I mean? Like, you and Miss Grace salute. I remember Miss Grace was calling men sluts in here a while back. That's just always funny to me. But like, so my deal is just like, man, look at what you're teaching your child, that this is okay, right? All of these behaviors, all of these things that we get into, it's pushed by certain groups as okay. I seen a baby, not like an infant. I don't know where the infant to the newborn stage. Like I'm maybe they're the same thing, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm being technical. An infant, right? But these were normal, regular dress. These weren't even women who were like, if you would have looked at them, you'd be like, oh, that might be a decent black. Oh, she opened her mouth. Never mind. That's why I say you got to be careful. A lot of these motherfuckers are deceptive. But again, this is the shit that gets pushed, and I'm gonna get to the list. I promise. But then I seen a baby. I seen an infant, a newborn, getting a fucking razor fade. Being held by who? His mother. And what do you see in the background? Her other son. You don't see no daddies in the picture. The other son got blonde, crazy, little curly, little bitty kid. I hate when y'all let y'all's kids dye their hair, right? Like, no, it wasn't a toddler. It was a newborn, like barely out my eyes yesterday type shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like fading them up, like bitch. What the fuck, y'all motherfuckers? People nowadays don't have real children. Y'all have social media. Y'all got a bunch of Instagram kids. Like y'all don't even really want the motherfuckers. Y'all just want to put them on social media to say that you have them because your ass ain't getting the likes and attention you was getting. So now you're throwing the kids on there to try to compound your like, well, I was in the picture too. I was in the picture too. So some of them likes is mine. You feel me? Look, little nigga, you just like half them likes, but the rest of them is mine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's what it is. Right? I agree, Illusion. You never hear that one. I always thought that was a good one. I used to be in my best friend would pass. I used to use that. He would get pissed off. The maddest thing that he ever got mad because he ain't speak Spanish. The thing that I seen him get the most pissed off about was this other dude. Whatever we call it, an association, whatever. I guess used to be in the friend group. He called it one day. He said, what he said. We were playing basketball, and he's like, "Man, my best friend name is Chris." He goes, "Chris called me a puto," and this motherfucker never used Spanish, dog. Like this, dog, like if you didn't know, like motherfuckers thought he was Creole or French or some shit. Like he just never used Spanish, and I never seen him get so fucking mad. And that was like the running joke for long. He would get pissed off real quick. He's like, "He called me a fucking puto," and he would get pissed. But that shit was fucking funny as shit to me. But I'd hit him with that shit every now and then. We definitely share the best of racial slurs. I find racial slurs to be very humorous. But yeah, back to the prop babies, the little Insta babies. Like, y'all motherfuckers having these kids and not even really thinking about the kids' well-being. Y'all just using them for fucking likes, right? y'all just using the fucking babies for likes. Right? And at this point, why? Like, again, y'all getting the motherfucker for the food stamps and the fucking likes. Look, I'll accept it for the food stamp. As long as you cut me a food stamp deal. Look, time is hard. I don't care. I could hit the fucking lottery, right? And I'll never be too good for a 50% food stamp deal. Like, if you got the fucking food stamp, look, hit me in my DMs. Like, we can make a deal today. Like, right now. If I ain't, I know somebody who want it. Like, look, right now, the food stamp card is better than dope. So if you got one, holla at your boy. But shit, motherfuckers ain't even want to sell their food stamps though. That's how bad shit get. Dope fiends want the food now. But yeah, let's get the list going real quick. We're gonna run down the list real quick and how stupid it is. And that's why I say this list, it proves everything that men have been saying about modern women. Like, they're idiots. They're stupid. And society's made society so safe for these women that you can be stupid and still advance within American society. That's crazy, right? You can be a real live idiot. So let me switch it over, big dial. Okay, here it is. All right, I don't know what I did with my camera, but fuck it. Oh, here we go. All right. So the list is now opposite. I gotta turn this way, then I can't see it. So I'll make it look like I'm looking at the list by turning this way. But in reality, I'm not. I'm looking over here. So it still don't work. Anyway, I guess I could do it like this, make it look like I'm actually paying the fuck attention. So here we go. Let's get into it. Let's talk about it. Let's mention it. Let me show you the list with the chick on it, right? I told y'all she's like a little skinny. Look, man, look. Y'all can have them skinny hoes. Look, I can't do nothing with no skinny bitch, bro. Like, I just can't. Like, I believe she has AIDS. I'm not talking about this chick. I just believe that about skinny women. I've told y'all where that came from. You know, like, oh, you've gone too goddamn far. Look, it's not my fault. Put some meat on your bones. Right? You just high yellow. You're not that important. Like, I don't understand. Because women are more arrogant than ever and they put on more clown shit than ever. Like, I'll take a nappy-headed, give me an afro with a fucking power pick in that motherfucker and, just all that other extra shit, like, before I will fucking deal with a broad who wears excessive amounts of weave or anything of the sort. Like, I won't deal with it. Like, I refuse. It's disgusting. So, let's get into it. Here's a list of places that women absolutely refuse to go on a first date, and thank you to the ladies who reached out to help me on my list. So what this broad did, what's the motherfucking deal? One, J-Mail, what's the motherfucking deal? What this broad did, goofy bitch, like she thought she was really doing something, right? And I tell y'all, like motherfuckers know there's free attention on the internet. Like all you gotta do is put your opinion out there, put your opinion in your face out there, and you're gonna get some attention on the internet, one way or another. Yeah, this bitch ain't never been on the first date. This bitch been to the back of somebody motherfucking Honda. What's the little ones with the little racer Honda? Not the Civics. What's the other one? The CRX, CVX, whatever that shit is. She get bust up in the back of one of them, right? Like bitch thought she contributed something to society, right? And then she's a clown. And then what happened when women push it? Oh, I was just joking. It wasn't serious. It wasn't serious. Oh, let me see. I ain't even look at them so cool. Let me see what she got going on over there. Let me. Little tight-lipped ass. But yeah, here's a list of the places before I take this to a different place. Cheesecake Factory. So let me tell you why number one. This was number one. I kind of went over this yesterday. And I'm going to hurry up and run through it because I have been talking for quite some time. We do want to get a couple of calls in before Tubi Tuesday. Cheesecake Factory. The reason why she put that on the top of the list is because she saw that shit going viral, and it's the conversation, right? Let's be honest. Cheesecake Factory might not be the greatest food in the world, right? But it's not some fucking hole in the wall, right? Like women care more about how much you spend on something than the quality of it. And again, when I'm talking about women, I'm talking about modern women. If you're a traditional woman, this shouldn't even irk you because you know this don't apply to you. But women care more about how much was spent or how much was believed to be spent than what was actually spent, right? So, Cheesecake Factory, that was going viral, so she threw that in there because that would get a lot of attention. This is a bitch desperate for attention. That's why she put her picture next to the list. Applebee's. Look, if I'm just getting to know you, you better hope you qualify for a 2 for $20. That's like at best, right? If I ain't dibbled and dabbled, and we ain't fucking like, man, get the fuck out of here. You better hope that, you know what I'm saying? I might want my own 2 for $20. You gotta pay for your own 2 for $20. You know what I'm saying? Right? Applebee's, Chili's and Applebee's, same shit. Chipotle. What the fuck is wrong with Chipotle? Right? Right, exactly. Put a full body because again, what's going to happen? The list is going to get attention. She thinks she look good. She just high yellow. You're not that important. It is what it is. Like, stop giving credit to these high yellow. Look, nigga, if y'all niggas out there obsessed over yellow, just go get your white girl. Go get the real deal. Don't get the watered down version. Go get your white girl. Just go get the real deal. If that's what you craving, get the hair gonna be real. You're gonna get a better personality's gonna come with it. Because let's be honest, like light skinned women have the worst personalities in the black community, right? Like they have it because they're smug and entitled because they believe they look good just because they light skinned, right? But niggas tell them they look good just because they light skinned. And again, half of these motherfuckers look like Biggie fucking Smalls, but because they light skinned, y'all gonna tell these bitches that they gonna fucking look good, right? So there it is. That's this situation. Y'all gotta stop the nonsense. DeMarque, what's the motherfucking deal? Take me to church and take me to pancakes. I'll take you to pancakes before I take you to church. How about that? Let's see. Olive Garden. Bitch got a problem with breadsticks. I don't know. I thought Olive Garden was cool. I thought Olive Garden was okay, right? They are. Albinos are light skinned. They're definitely. Get your albino before you get your light skin. The movies, right? The movies. I was just talking about that, DeMarque. I got to figure out what's going to happen because they've changed my work schedule. So, but I was saying I'm probably going to quit soon. I just got to wait for this other thing to get in play before I just do that. So now they kind of threw a little bit of a monkey wrench in the whole sauce. So I'm actually gonna do that assessment for that other job tonight while we doing Tubi Tuesday. So hopefully they get back with me and call me the next day or so. Because yeah, fuck all that, bro. Like fuck all that shit. uh, let me see the movies. What's wrong with the fucking movie? Fucking what if the new I don't know what's coming out? There might be something good coming out. Like bitch, you don't want to go to the movies. Like if you can't take a bitch to she's trash. Like if you can't take a bitch to the movies, like on a first date, like it's fucking crazy, right? It's super fucking crazy. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like I always thought that. No, that's true. Nah, you're talking about. It depends on what kind of woman you're taking. Obviously, this is a list of from black women by black women for black women who ain't getting no dates. Black women talking to fucking movies, dog. Like, so I remember going and seeing Baby Boy in the theater. Why? Don't ask me why. I don't know why I saw it in the theater. No, I don't remember who the fuck I went with. Right? But what I do remember is two loud ass. I hate to say it. No, I don't. Because it's the truth. Two loud ass black bitches. They would talk through the whole fucking movie. Like, and then somebody say something to your motherfucking ass, you want to get mad, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Yeah, that's always definitely a spot for the movies. Like, the you stick your finger in there, the old weenie in the popcorn bucket trick. What was that off of fucking Chappelle? Lovely Miss K Grace. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's crazy, man. It's wild the world that we're currently living in. What else? What do we got? Your house, I can understand it. That might be the one on the list that I can understand, right? But to act like these bitches ain't going to your house on the first day, like stop that shit. These bitches lying. They'll definitely go. They really go there, get piped down, and sit home. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Any fast food chain, whatever. Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't see anything wrong. I'm not a fan of Buffalo Wild Wings, but I don't see why that's wrong with the dating atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Well, Michelle's in Dallas, so you don't have shit up there. That's where weirdos at. Wingstop. I prefer Wingstop over me. I have to mention that, but I wouldn't go there on a date. I'd just go pick up the wings and leave. Red Lobster. Bitches was fighting bitches over cheddar biscuits 3.5 years ago. Now these motherfuckers, JBL, I already know what the deal is, right? Depending on some. I don't know. I'm not even gonna get into it. That's a whole different conversation. A buffet. I have no problem with a buffet. You find a good buffet, fuck it up, right? I have no issue with a buffet. I don't understand how they stay in business. I don't think the food's always real, but whatever. If you don't want to go to a buffet, that's on you. That's your loss, right? Well, obviously, you don't need to be. She's a money waster, right? She don't know how to maximize her buck at the buffet. Leave that bitch. You don't need to fuck that bitch. IHOP, Denny's, the gym. Again, a lot of this stuff is lies. Again, if you notice how this list is situated. Like, look at a lot of stuff that's similar is right next to each other. This motherfucker was just running off random ideas, right? There's nothing wrong with any of the places that this motherfucker said. She's just stupid and looking for attention, and then it worked, right? Because other goofy bitches agreed with it, and niggas is like, ah, damn, look at these stupid bitches. Oh, all right. I didn't even see. I think I stopped at Waffle House yesterday. I don't even think that must have been the new one that was added or whatever. Anyway, let me run down the list. Let's take some calls. I have been talking entirely too long. We ain't gonna have no time for fucking. This is definitely an old fucking day. I've been running my mouth all damn day because I've been angry. Yeah, and if y'all missed the beginning of this den and whatever, I'm not gonna go back over everything I said. I just recommend you catch the beginning. I had a very interesting early monologue to today. I'm still in the fucking. I'm still talking about shit before I even got to talk about the list. I had a very interesting day, so you definitely may want to check that out if you would like a sniggle. I had some interesting calls I dealt with today. Not in the den. What was it? IHOP, Denny's, the gym. A lot of these bitches need to go to the gym. Church. A lot of these bitches need Jesus. They need Muhammad. They need shit. They need fucking L. Ron Hubbard. Anybody. Fuck. These bitches need something. They out of control. They ain't got no fucking structure. Coffee dates. Right? Starbucks. So like what I'm saying, look at how it's situated. Starbucks, then coffee dates. Like, bitch, this bitch is not smart. Like, you can look at her face, you like look at her eyes and just tell this is not a smart person. Like, she is nowhere. Look how she's standing. You can tell she's not a smart person, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all gotta like see shit. She's not a sharp tool, right? Because honestly, she's not ugly. Like, niggas fuck shit like this. Like, niggas pay to fuck shit like this. So if she had like a little sense about herself, instead of putting these stupid ass lists and like devaluing yourself, and now niggas look at you like, man, that bitch is dumb. I ain't fuck with this bitch. You're thinking you're posing yourself as a higher value or a more expensive date or whatever. Now you just niggas looking at you like, this bitch is retarded. This bitch is ungrateful and she can't fucking do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand the twisted end leg. I don't understand the horse stay. I don't understand none of the shit. Professor Trio, what's the motherfucking deal? You've been missing a great show today. And I've taken Trill's To Be Tuesday since he didn't want to do it, and I have the movie for us this evening. Yeah, yeah. Man, look, I would wet my wee, right? I wouldn't tell nobody, because they'd be like, you fuck that bitch, just talk about shit, don't go nowhere in the front. Yeah, I fuck that bitch, right? They take that bitch on no date, don't tell nobody, right? Type of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even want nobody to see me with no bitch like that, right? I told you so, you fucked him, this bitch got artificial, she got nails, she got this, look at Huncho, oh, hypocrite. Yeah, look, I shit on all that stuff, right? I do. I shit on it, right? There's a difference in standards for fucking and dating. And that might, oh, no. Terrible stuff has just taken place. This is terrible. Let me challenge this nigga Trio real quick. Got the damn keyboard where this nigga coming in. See what I'm saying? Just like a nigga from Port Arthur. Just coming in ready to fight and shit. Let me see. All right, give me 1 second. Let me run down this list real quick, and then let's get this motherfucking phone line. We got about 40 minutes left. All right, let me hurry run down the list, and then we open up the phone line. Yeah, and y'all. I got tikka masala. My dread fell in the tikka masala. So I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm a nigga through and through, so y'all know what I'm about to do. I'm just gonna leave that at that. Coffee dates, ice cream dates. What the fuck is wrong with an ice cream date? Like, I'll go on an ice cream date right now. I would like somebody to take me on an ice cream date. Can I get some sprinkles? I want the little chocolate chips. Can I get some sprinkles? Can I get some ice cream, love? Let me put some ice cream on. Let me stick that. Anyway. Anywho, ice cream date will turn into an ice cream something else fucking with me. Family functions, right? These bitches too. Ain't nobody bringing these bitches around. Bitch, you get brought in after 12. Movie night, right? Netflix. Who? That's the same thing as you're like. Again, a lot of these are repetitive. Like a sensible person would have looked at this list and said, okay, for the sake of not being repetitive. I'm not going to say certain stuff. But she's too fucking dumb, right, to realize, like, the list is repetitive. She wanted to make it a long list, even though half of the shit is the same shit. Somewhere that requires, like, I thought that used to be a romantic thing. Let's take a long drive. Like, let's go, chill. Let's go just, scenic route. Let's go. Look, I'm going to tell you something I used to do. And not necessarily, I wouldn't, maybe every now and then I'd take a chick with me, but like, when I used to just want to do something before gas was way too high, this was like when I was young, though, like much younger, probably teens, 20s, something like that. I'd hop in the car. I'd just roll me a couple of blunts and just go ride. Like I'd hit the loop. I just hit the loop and ride the fucking 610 loop. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, yeah, definitely don't do that. Definitely got to have some AC. Be out in the middle of the fucking night. But yeah, I used to just hit the 610 loop. I know I'm not the only one. Like I've met other people who say they would just do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like if you ain't got shit else to do, just hop on the freeway and ride. Like it may sound weird now. I'm grown and like you got bills and shit. So like I ain't just gonna be out wasting no motherfucking gas. I got my own crib. I'm finna just sit here and smoke. But you kind of want it to be a part. Like I don't see nothing wrong with that. Bowling. Bowling is a fun fucking date. I don't give a fuck, right? Like I look, so the bitch don't want to go bowling because the bitch can't hit the strike. Bitch, that bitch used the bumper rails, right? And so she don't want to get out there and get embarrassed. You know, bitch be low key compared to get out there and get her. Bitch, I put a turkey on your bitch ass. You know what I'm saying? Like you bumper rail bitch. But so it is what it is. You know, motherfuckers be like that. It is just tripping, just hating. Let's see. Right, that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. I don't get it. Like that's what I'm saying. These bitches are low personality, no fun. There's absolutely nothing wrong with bowling. If a bitch don't want to go bowling, like dog, dump her off in a fucking truck stop, right? Just leave her at a truck stop and let her figure it out, right? Like that's what you need to do. Just wherever the nearest TA, nearest Loves. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Just drop her off. Just say, baby, you in there? Give me a soda, please. Something like that. And as soon as she hop out the car, just lock the door and leave. Right? Hopefully she got a phone with her. If she ain't get the phone, throw the phone out the window. This bitch here. But yeah, she probably can't bowl. She walk like that. She probably can't bowl. Probably over there fucking rolling like my I was about to say over there walking like handyman. They could not make that movie these days. You could not make a handyman movie nowadays. You know how many people be so upset? But it's crazy, right? Because they made that Champions movie, and yes, I did. And they made the Champions movie, and all the people in the Champions movie, I believe, were they had Down syndrome or were autistic, something like that. But it was a great movie. It's super fucking funny, right? But you can't stop the car. I don't stop the car. You talking about? You got to do a Gucci Man style. Let's stop the car. I was gonna stop the car. Bitch, better roll. Cause you ain't learned the fire drill. Stop, drop, and roll. It's just drop and roll. Can't even just stop. Let's see. Nightclubs, bitch. Shut the fuck up. This bitch is like, bitch in the nightclub every fucking night. You want to go to nightclubs on the first. Bitch, you a fucking jump off. Shut up. Hookah bar. I'm not anti-hookah. It's cool. Like you got to be careful where you go. Like if it ain't some of these Negro hookah bars, the animals ain't gonna be sanitary. The Arab spots be cool. Like the Mediterranean spots, they be cool because they get little disposable pieces. You make sure you change this shit up on my shit. Give me some fresh coals, please. Give me some of this. Give me some of the lemon wheatgrass hookah. I'm washing my figure, right? But but yeah, man. Like I can fuck with the hookah, but I don't know, niggas. I promise, bro. Like niggas make shit so uncool. Like shit that's okay. Niggas make it really, really uncool. Let's not like act like we started the hookah shit. Like that definitely wasn't us. We got hip to it and then just made it to some weird shit, right? Let's go smoke some hookah. Right, let's go to the stove and get some motherfucking me blunt wraps. I'm gonna go hit the weed man, and I'm gonna get a sack that's gonna cost me as much as that motherfucking hookah, and I'm gonna be good, right? I'm not gonna be surrounded by all these weirdos. You know what I'm saying? Doing all this weird shit. But I don't see nothing wrong with hookah. It's cool. You want to be out socially, come just talk, have a drink, smoke a little hookah. I'm not against that. There's a better training spot I used to go to in Clear Lake. Go smoke hookah, sit out on the patio, have a little drink, eat, not Habibi, what's that shit called? I don't know, whatever. But it's cool. I fuck with it. Like, that's a cool little date to me. It ain't nothing. Ain't got to be nothing over the top. Just sit back on the patio outside in the air, watching fucking cars go by, smoking a little hookah, enjoying a little food, whatever, little music playing. Like, it don't got to be over the top. Like, for these bitches to be so simple and dense, they want the most complicated shit, bro. Um, a bar just for drinks. So we can go to a bar, but we can't go to a bar just for drinks. Like, like the way the fact that you put this, this shows you how stupid this person is, right? And I know you shouldn't call people. I don't call people stupid normally. I talk shit about people I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I talk shit about well, people I know, but you're stupid. If you put yourself out here like you're stupid, you know what I'm saying? And I know people say you shouldn't talk about it just because she's a woman. I don't give a fuck. This bitch is dumb. You went looking for attention and you got it, right? And this is what women do. They go looking for attention and get mad when the wrong motherfuckers give it to them, right? I'm the wrong motherfucker. I give it to you. You don't want my attention. Waffle House. Sports events. This bitch is the most boring bitch that ever existed, right? And so she's telling you outright initially that this date is all about me. It's not about you. And any further interactions that you have are going to always be about me. It's not going to ever be about you. It's going to be about me and what I want and what I want to deal with and all this other stupid shit. Like, but I bet if you said, hey, bitch, and you can call her bitch, right? Say it like this. Say, hey, bitch, I got some Beyonce tickets. You want to go there for your friend? Bitch would shit herself to go. Fucking Beyonce, Beyonce boring and shit. We already know all the fucking songs. Them dance routines been rehearsed. That shit ain't new sporting event. At least you gonna get some live action shit. You don't know what's gonna be the outcome. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? This could be exciting. Got hot dogs in this motherfucker. Beers is overpriced. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, it might be a fight in this mother. Like, you just never know. Beyonce concert's gonna be. Everybody gonna smell like baccarat and booty. Nobody gonna fucking Beyonce concert. Fuck Beyonce. Beehive about to come and cancel me, so it was nice knowing y'all. There. See, look, this bitch made me have to. Like, she ain't made me turn on Beyonce, but she made me bring Beyonce into it. I didn't want to do it, but she had to do it. But yeah, I'll never do that shit. Like, again, and if a bitch shows you the signs and shit like that, man, just leave. Like, start telling y'all something, dog. Like, fellas especially. I need y'all to value yourselves. Like, value yourself. Please, 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 please. Like, I don't care what you think about yourself in a negative fashion. I don't care what you think you're going through. I don't care what you got going on. Right? You're a king. Right? I'm finna start doing it. I'm finna start pumping. Now, if women calling themselves queens for absolutely for nothing, you a king. Look, my big boy, I'm trying to tell you something, man. Look, you're going through it. You know what I'm saying? You might have got out of shape. You might have fell off. You know, you might have, you might just not be on point as you want to be, right? You might not be, where you want to be, but my boy, it's all good. Because see, the more these women talk and the more these women put shit out here, the more fellas need to realize, like, you're the prize. You are the thing. Because this shit they talk don't make any sense. Like, you just gotta look at it, right? And you gotta think about it. And look at that list and look at that. Like, is there any real, but like, I keep telling y'all, take the pussy out of the equation. The pussy is the easy part. Bitches want to fuck too. Like, the pussy is the easy part. Just to get the pussy down, like, just don't fuck it up. Like, it's already yours. The pussy already yours. Just don't fuck it up. Right? It's that simple. It's really that simple. But, you know what I'm saying? Don't take the pussy. Don't do that. When I say it's yours, just don't fuck it up. But don't listen to women, bro. Like, do not listen to women about anything. All right? You can't take women's advice on dating women because it's not true. You can't take women's advice on. It's actually probably hard to think what you can. What? Cooking, maybe? I think cooking. You can take women's advice on cooking. Well, I don't know. Because the best chefs in the world are men. I don't know. Somebody let me know. Maybe one of the ladies can let me know. What is okay to take advice from women on, because I honestly cannot think. Right? Is it even really? Can you even call it advice? Can you really call it? Like, advice is supposed to put you like in a better position or improve your situation. Women don't give advice. What's the opposite of advice? What's the antonym to advice? Right? Misinformation? Would that be? I don't know. Would misinformation be? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just saying things. Like, don't even think about, like, it's women taking advice from women is like taking advice from your phone. If you just start pushing like the most used word, like how you can just push the thing, it'll put the words that you use. You just push whatever you're freaking like that. That's the equivalent of taking advice from women, right? That's the difference. Like, just go get your phone and just start pushing the little shit that it puts all your last words in there, and just see whatever sentence comes out. You know what I'm saying? Whatever random phrase fucking comes out when you start typing, and you just do the autofill or whatever the fuck. That's what it's like taking advice from modern women, bro. Like, back in the day, your grandma had some good advice. You know what I'm saying? Because she actually lived a real life with sense. Depending on how old you are, mama has some good advice. She was probably fucking up a little bit too. But now, like, here, as I told y'all, the modern women and the modern woman, again, of birthing age, actively trying to date and be in a relationship, because when I say that, you're actively able to put new entities into the gene pool, right? That's what I mean by modern woman. Women who are still actively birthing. Man, who actually have the potential to put, more problems into society. McVice, what's the motherfucking deal? Time traveling Texan, what's the motherfucking deal? Good to see you both. And so that's my thought on that. All right, so I've been rambling. I have talked for an hour and 15 minutes, right? We started 15 minutes late today. I got my dreads in the tikka masala. I ain't even finished eating. I'm thirsty. I need to grab a bottle of water. So I'm going to do two things. We're going to take some calls, all right? I already got the call line mostly up. I got everything else mostly set up. I just got to put my headset on. It is Tubi Tuesday. I already got the movie for Tubi Tuesday. Because I've been wanting to watch this, because I know it's going to be really, really bad. But the camera, the quality is going to be good, but I already know everything else is going to be bad. So, like I said, I got everything else up. Let me go get me a bottle of water, because I'm super thirsty. It's fucking dry ass now. And we're going to take some calls until time for Tubi Tuesday. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna do this little thing that I do. Alakazam. I ain't know I knew fucking magic, did you? Here's Ronald McDonald. I ain't seen Ronald McDonald in a long time. What the fuck? I think Ronald McDonald was locked up with Jared from Subway. Most of them motherfuckers on some weird shit. Okay, hold on. I got it. I see y'all calling. Hold on, baby. Hold on. Let me get back in the mix. Let me hurry up. I see it's on your mind. Hold on. All right, let me get this properly set. Hold on, I got the audio going the wrong way. I ain't even got that set up. Hopefully the fucking light goes in like it's supposed to, because for whatever reason it wasn't doing it earlier. Let me make sure this is on the right setting. Okay, excuse me. All right, it should be good. All right, should be good. All right. Okay, drop the numbers, drop all that stuff. I got my water, got my agua. Okay. All right. So, we're talking about the list. We're talking about modern women being terrible people. Because again, we always talk about, oh man, this, and man would never say nothing like that. Bitch, I ain't taking you to none of these places on a first date. That would be crazy, right? What's the motherfucking deal? Who do we have calling in to the den this evening? Hmm. Did not go through? Is my audio tripping? Let me see. Or my mic, it might still be whatever this fucking, my mic might still be tripping because for whatever reason that audio wasn't coming through earlier. So it might still be doing that. What's the motherfucking deal? Who do we have calling in to the den this evening?
I have a bone to pick with you, Hancho. Earlier, I heard you say that you don't want those alerts on your phone, not even the silver alert. Boy, if you care anything about Miss Grace, you better keep that silver alert in case I go wandering off somewhere.
I ain't worried about this, Grace. You ain't gonna need no silver alert. You're gonna be active way longer than I'll be. So I definitely.
Wait, I got so lost today. I went for my bike ride and I went straight to the end because my daughter and granddaughter would talk about they make it down to the pier. So I said, okay, I usually stay on this little road, back of the road. They stay on that one. I found the pier. So I'm down there taking pictures and things. When I turned around, I took a left instead of a right. I ended up so far away, Hancho, on Alden Road, had to cross the highway, walk the bike, ask for directions to get back on the path again. I was going up. My daughter said, oh, my God, Mom. I said, note to self, don't try this anymore without your daughter. Because I have no sense of direction. I really don't.
Well, I don't. If you do it again, you know not to go that way this time. So.
Yeah, I need to. But you better keep that silver alert on because who knows? About this dating thing, guys need to look at and see who the materialistic women are. It's no different than women looking at guys. You mean for this new generation, if you see guys in his pants are sagging, you know what I mean, he has on certain kind of shoes, he's dressed a certain kind of way, you kind of know where his head's at. You mean and where his priorities lie. Same for the women. If she's sitting there and she has all this designer stuff from head to toe, you know, how she does her hair, how she puts on the makeup, not all. You mean? But if she has those things and then, you know what I mean, she doesn't have good credit or she's messed up and her priorities are all jacked up, you know enough to kind of back away when you spot those things. You know what I mean, Hancho?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. But family gatherings are nice.
That's what I say. I don't.
That. Go ahead.
I'm not saying. So, I mean, is there something that you saw on that list that you would agree with that she stated?
Yes, some. But me, I wouldn't go to a fast food restaurant on a first date. You know, difference between first date and other dates, unless it was all Whataburger. Hey, wait a minute. Is that a fast food place?
Technically, but we don't. We count as fine dining down here in Texas.
I'll take it. You know, you can't beat a good burger. You mean, so there's some things that I wouldn't, you know what I mean? And like Belle said yesterday, a long ride, I'm not taking a long ride, you mean, with some guy. You know what I mean? Because if it doesn't turn out right, you could be at his mercy. You know, so I wouldn't do that. As a woman, that's a dangerous thing to do. You know, and that's the advice I give to anybody, especially a woman. I mean, don't take those long rides and things like that there. Even when I sat there when I was seeing Mr. Keith, I check into a hotel. Hancho, I go in first. I don't want anybody picking me up from the airport. I want everybody at the front desk to know me. I don't like that little key thing where they put it on your phone. I only tried that one time. No, I like to step to the desk. You see me, I see you. You mean I come down every morning, I say good morning, and if I don't show up, you better send the people looking for the silver people. That's all to it. You know, it's a dangerous thing. So as a woman, you mean we have to think differently than men do. You know, going out in public and doing anything. You mean not staying in secluded areas, you know what I mean, and things like that. You know, you can't be putting yourself in danger, and that's the advice I'd give to kids. That's what I'd give to most women and some guys as well. Especially if he's pigeon-toed like that girl. That's slow. The other thing is, instead of asking, where do you want to eat? You know what I mean? A nice way of pointing it is, what do you feel like eating? Because that's what I ask people.
Yeah.
You mean, do you feel like eating beef, steak, or do you want lobster? Because you don't want to suggest a seafood restaurant if they're allergic to. Also, they will have options, but some people are allergic, airborne to seafood and things like that. You know what I mean? So you just ask them. And I like mom and pop shops very much.
Me too.
And when they come down to my city, I make the suggestion because they want me to, because they don't know the area. And I'll say, let's go to the Shabascaria. It was on the Food Channel, the best chicken I ever ate. It's really good. It's a mom and pop shop, a little place the family cooks in the back for their family. So if you're sitting there and you say it smells good, they go, oh, would you like some? And they give you some. That's a beautiful experience to me. Better than a big old place with a lot of people. But and I could go also out for drinks and appetizers, especially if it's later on. I try not to eat late at night. But I would go out for drinks and appetizers because I'm not that much of a drinker. But I understand that these broads want to get drunk.
Oh, they love to get drunk. They don't do nothing else. They are guaranteed to get
God.
drunk. Oh,
well, if she's drunk, you can get the coochie faster.
No, I don't want no drunk coochie. I need that coochie to be 100% coherent. I don't need no extras, no after problems, no misconceptions, none of that. I need all clarity.
It'd be dangerous for you guys today, but in the past, guys like some drunk coochie. Yes, they do. That Drunk in Love, you heard Beyonce's song, Drunk in Love? Yeah, they like that stuff. Yeah. But I'm trying to think what else I was going to say. I guess that's about it. Oh, and the other thing is, me coming up, sometimes, the guys, the gentlemen, they would buy groceries. Or we'd go to the grocery store, and then I would cook. I'm not going to be their personal chef or anything like that and do it all the time. But that's something nice also, because I told you how, Ron was from the Coast Guard boat. You can't go on there and cook, And sometimes I would cook at James' house, but sometimes he would cook. Or at my house. I would cook. I did the bulk of the cooking. But guys, when I was coming up anyway, they were nice about that. You get some groceries and things, go grocery shopping, going to a different kind of supermarket. What kind of food do you feel like eating? I love supermarkets. Each one is different. If you want some authentic European food, you go to the Ciabras. If you want some more old-fashioned kind of stuff, you go to Trukey's, Stop and Shop. Shaw's is the only one that has heirloom tomatoes. I know what each supermarket has. So you step there and you kind of flex. That you're a supermarket connoisseur.
That is true.
They like that. They're so silly. They like it.
That's funny. But that is true, though. Why is that? Why do certain supermarkets just seem to have certain items much better than others? Like certain places, I prefer to get the meat from. Certain places, I prefer to get everything from HEB out here. But if an HEB is just not accessible, like Kroger may have certain things better, or this other store may have certain things better. I don't know why that is. I think they all just get their stuff in the same place.
Yeah, some do, and some get it from the supermarkets, the little ghetto supermarkets. Sometimes they get their meats. They might get their beef from an old cripple-ass cow that was getting ready to die. They get it from that supplier. Some people get the younger cow meat. Some have better quality and things like that there. And like I said, Shaw's is the only one in my city that has heirloom tomatoes. And that's why this year I tried to grow my own, like I told you, Ancho. 2 tomatoes, come on now. But I would just get one heirloom tomato because it tastes so good. I have a love-hate thing with tomatoes, so if I'm going to eat one, I prefer, an heirloom tomato. But, yeah, that's about it. Okay, and any suggestions from a woman? Yeah, you can make suggestions about, about health, about what to eat, about how to eat. I could make suggestions about dining etiquette. I remember when I first called into the den. I can size up a main real fast in a restaurant. That's why I like it. And if he snaps his fingers at the waitress, and I remember when I said something about you can drink as much as you want, but when it's time to eat, the napkin goes down on the lap. And you said, oh, I just learned that. Some guys like to put it around their neck and things, which is silly, but if that's all they know, I'll take it, and just show them differently. You know what I mean? Chewing with their mouth open. You know what I mean? Putting their fingers in their mouth, touching gum with their fingers and then touching the bread. You know, just being gross and things like that there. You know, no. You know, and I want to see more than anything how he treats people. Don't snap your fingers. You better know how to calculate a tip. You mean, don't be cheap on a tip or anything like that, because I never forgot where I came from. You mean, so I'm a good tipper. You know, but yeah, if they can't do those things, you can either teach it them, because sometimes they don't know either. You mean, you can teach it to them if they're open to it, or you kind of leave that alone. And in gone on a date, you listen to that conversation. You mean, like, you listen to a guy, if he's talking about his last girlfriend or his ex-wife was a hoe ass nigga. Sure would say his mother was a hoe ass nigga and his grandmother was a hoe ass nigga. You got to think to yourself, oh shit, when he's done with me, guess what I'm going to become? A hoe ass nigga. You know, you got to watch for those things and size them up. You know, because I listen to how they talk about their previous relationship, how they talk about their mother. Yeah, my mother taught me that if a man's not good to his mother, he probably won't be good to you.
Yeah, I think the mom would be the standard bearer, and if you don't have respect for the person who birthed you, well, shit.
Yes.
Yeah, that's kind of.
And I understand the previous woman's not a good woman, but listen to how he talks about her, how he phrases that, how he puts that. You mean, I watch for that, you know? So when's the last time you had kids? When's the last time you saw your kids? What did you do for them? Things like that. Because I don't like guys that don't take care of their children. You know, like that guy you talked about yesterday, you know what I mean? He took in those stepkids and took care of them, and then he got left. But I said, shit, he didn't even take care of his own kids, so that's his karma. I don't care what the problem is. There's no good excuse for not being involved in your kid's life some kind of way. I can't think of a good excuse. I don't care how much of a bitch she is. The kid has nothing to do with it. You take care of your kids, or you be involved in your kid's life. Kids don't care about when they're young, about money and things like that. You know, they want the attention. You know, now if they're 50 cents, son, that's different. that kid can live off of $6,000 a month.
Again, some of that stuff is really crazy. Like, man, but that's kind of where we are, which is weird. But you know, and again, in certain situations though, I would say, because I've seen it, you know, men will try to fight. Like, again, it's not even just, there's so much against certain men. You have the court system, not only the mom, just with whole, like, you know, a woman can go to court and say anything about a man, especially if he's vindictive, especially more so. I'm gonna tell you the worst situation for a man who loves his children, but he moves on from the woman, and the new woman looks better than the old woman. Oh, well, you might as well expect them papers. They coming. Like, it's gonna happen. Like, so you could be taking care of your kids. You could be doing all the right things. I know firsthand. I've seen this multiple times. Like, I know for a fact that this man is above and beyond the call of duty. So even if putting him on child support, you're actually doing yourself a disservice. But because he moved on and got a better looking chick, the old quote unquote baby mother, you know what I'm saying, got all upset and started trying to put, you know, all this legality in his life and make it difficult for him. Like, that's the kind of stuff that women do. And again, as a man, what can you really, you can't run up on him and say, give me my fucking kids, because the laws are going to not work in your favor no matter what you do. Or, you know, and again, and then if she has the children most of the time, you have a lot of these moms who sit there and they berate the dad in front of the children. And then it makes the kids not want to be a part, because they're going to believe mom. They're going to love mom initially. A lot of times it's going to take them to get older to see that maybe she wasn't what they thought it was, or it's going to take some of those young men to go through experience and be like, damn, you know what? My mom was just like this. Maybe my dad wasn't as bad as she was. And so it takes a little bit more for some of those to see. But again, because we cater so heavily to the women, it's always mama's right, mom will never do this. A lot of women instill hatred of the fathers for the kids, right? Well, because again, so you may have
That's
most of the
wrong.
time, and yeah, but it happens a lot because of their own personal feelings. Women have a hard time managing their emotions. A lot of that spills over into the kids. Like I was talking about earlier about the bitches being goofy. Oh, I'm slut one, I'm slut two. The bitch not realizing your kid's sitting right there, and the bitch talking about, oh, I'm slut three, and this is
Oh my God.
a small little kid. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But again, like women don't realize the shit that they say. Sometimes it can be in anger. Sometimes it can be whatever. Those kids absorb all of that shit, and that shit holds extra weight because mama said that, right? And mama can't be wrong. Mama's, all I know, or mama's supposed to be the first teacher, so you're gonna that shit holds more weight. And a lot of moms fuck these kids up from a young age and don't realize the toxic seeds that they put in their mind, and that's why they feel this way towards men. That's why the dad might be trying to reach out. He's not gonna. A lot of them are not perfect, right? Nobody's perfect. It's a learning experience for the man just as much as it is anybody else. We give women this leeway. Oh, she's a woman. It's a learning experience for the man. It's even harder if you didn't have the father in the house and you got to have this learning experience. But we don't give men that leeway. Moms are everywhere, so you should learn from your mom. So we don't give women. We give them, excuses if something goes wrong. Men are learning too, but we don't get that sympathy. And so a man can be trying to do all that stuff, and he's not going to get that because, oh, he's man, he's this. You teach your kids to hate him, or all of the shit that goes with it. So, and I'm not saying it don't go both ways. I'm not saying there aren't men who don't go and try to, who don't give a fuck about their kids. But there are a lot of men that fight, and there's really nothing you can do outside the legal system. Like, there's men who probably want to go kidnap their kids. You've seen stories, motherfuckers go kidnap. They want their kids so bad they kidnap, and what happens? They get that quote unquote Amber Alert, probably be an Ebony Alert soon. But because what else can you fucking do? In the court system, the mother can be a dope fiend. She could go to the court, piss dirty, and everything else, and the court will still reward custody to that mother just because she's a mom. Like, it takes hell and high water for a man to get custody of their children. Like, I've seen some shitty women, like women I know weren't in the best position. They might have been going through some things or whatever else it may have been, whatever you want to call it at that point. Like, when that bad should have had those kids, but because you wanted that child support, because you wanted that whatever, you were granted it. Obviously, the kids are better off with the man because he's providing a more stable home. If he has the money to pay your child support and all this, and you still doing bad, let them kids go with that man, get to know their father, get some stability. You get your fucking self together. But because a lot of women have that pride of, well, I'm the mama, I ain't gonna let my kids go. No, you're fucking them kids up. Right? Almost like the shit we was talking about the other day. I think Big B had shared when he was talking about the young man who could have went and lived with his dad and had a stable home, but instead he chose to stay with mama because that's mama. I'm not gonna let mama struggle. No, mama shouldn't let you struggle. You know what I'm saying? Like, we kind of got this reverse of you're a kid, right? So mama should have been right. Said, this is my child. What's best for my child, as much as I don't like it, is for him to have a safe, stable upbringing with his father. Instead of letting him live in a house with no running water, no fridge, no all this other stuff, just to say you have your kids with you. And then somebody will turn around and say, oh, she's a good mom. She's just struggling trying to make it. When you got a whole dad over here who can, take care of it. But you don't want to go with him because you've been conditioned and pre-programmed to think you got to take care of mama. You got to do all this. Like, we're independent now. Mama need to get herself together. You need to remove that burden, let her get herself together, and then you come back in the picture, or whatever you want to call it. But
well, think about it, Hancho. When you and Illusion talking about when the lights go out, that boy will be better prepared.
Oh, well, yeah. He's been used to the lights going out, but,
Yeah.
Then again, he may respond emotionally when the lights go, oh, it's happening again, but...
Oh, but you know what? That would have been like a sense of abandonment. The young man didn't want to, I guess, abandon his mother. Yeah. You know what I mean? And Big H said, I think his name was Big B, Big H, whatever. He said the other kid that did go live with the father, was doing much better. But I will say to that, as far as men not being involved in their kids' life, the majority of the time is that men give up too easily. They will work harder for some pussy than for their kids.
Oh,
You mean when the sun comes out, they're out there shining their cars instead of taking their kids to the pot. You mean when as exciting as men get with football and things like that, get that exciting for your women and your kids. You mean here, I saw people outside my window, the hotel window. They were a whole big bunch of them, and they all had orange shirts on. So I'm looking, so by the time I got out there, they had a big bus out there. They were still there. So I said, oh, what's going on? Because, I'm so nosy. And they said they were going to a Miami football game, I guess, the other day.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and they said who they were and what school they were from and stuff like that there. you know. And I said, look, and then in the middle of the night, you know, I heard them outside, and around here they have this pizza parlor where you can buy pizzas that are the size of 2 king-size pillows put together.
What?
They're huge. Yes, people down here always get it when they come to South Beach. So now the guys, it was too cute. They're walking. They got a couple of pizzas on their heads. They were just doing a skip and a jump and a gallop, bringing those. I said, look how excited they are over football. So I'm like, this football thing is almost like a sickness. They get just too goddamn excited. It's cute, but get that excited about your kids. Get that excited about your woman. Guys give up too easily. I'm sorry, Hunter, they do.
Women definitely ain't that interesting, but the kids, they're not as interesting as a football game.
Yeah, but the guys are not that interesting either. But the other thing is that when these guys go to visit their children, baby mamas, women that have children with a man, tell me if these men are more interested in trying to get in bed with you than their own kids. It happens all the time.
Oh, absolutely.
But
those women are just as willing too. But
the
women want the whole thing back too. They let them do it. It's not like they're saying no, absolutely. They're not setting a hard boundary. If that was the case, hey, look, come get your kids. Yeah, we at the door. Whatever. You know, this is the exchange. They let them in. They let them get comfortable. They tease them with that old, energy and all that. Especially if they got something new. And so they're more than like, they know the man ain't gonna come back, but they gonna fuck the motherfucker just to say when they get the opportunity, tell their new bitch, well, he's still fucking me anyway. And that's what's happening.
They're crazy.
Like, these bitches cool.
You know, when I took my son to Chicago and his father's family and them and they babysat him and things, you mean he was more interested in me than his son. That was a big turnoff to me. When my daughter's father came back to town, and he came over, he was sitting there trying to pin me up against the refrigerator and things. He had more interest in me. I was like, ew, that was a turnoff. If you did not love what came out of me, you can't love me at all, nigga. Not at all. I'm turned off. You're nasty. Now you're married and things like that, and you're trying to get with me. You're nasty. So I would never accept that. But, and the other thing, as far as guys having kids and things, I always liked the idea of a blended family. I told you, Hunter, when I was a kid, I wanted to have 4 or 5 children if I found the right man, 4 or 5 kids. That didn't happen. So that would have been my easy way, especially if they were nice kids, as long as they weren't crackheads and things like that. But I always liked the idea of a blended family. I wish I found a guy that was good enough and had the wonderful kids and we could get along. I would love a blended family. I like that kind of stuff. But that's all I'm going to say because, I'm on my cell phone in here. But I just wanted to check in with you and tell you, don't you dare try to get rid of that silver alert.
What? We'll tone it down. We'll call it the grace alert since we changed the names. So we don't call it the silver alert. We'll call it the
Please
grace
do.
alert.
Because the way I got lost today, I'm like, oh, damn, this is scary. I said, I'm so lost. I'm walking down the street wheeling the bike. I had to get off the bike. I was hurt. My knee was hurting. I'm like, I'm so lost.
That's funny.
Yeah. But listen, Hunter, I'm going to sit here and listen to hey, do you know that they have an indigenous people alert?
What?
Yes.
Oh, goodness.
When I was looking them up, they have too many alerts. Indigenous people of natives that they get lost. That is like ridiculous. How do they prioritize? If a white kid is lost and a black kid is lost, but if they set off the indigenous alert, do they ignore the other two and say, oh, that looks like that's that little black kid, that's that little baby that was walking down the highway, we won't get that one. Let's go find the how would they do that?
That's why I just want to cut them all off because I don't know what's what. Like I have no idea who we're alerting for. I'm not worried about none of them.
It's silly, but they just want to say that we have this. It can't work. It can't work efficiently, but it sounds good just to have it. That's just the time that we live in. Even like I said, when I was working, let's say that we have a paraprofessional in every classroom, but they're lying to the parents. Yeah, there's a paraprofessional because before they used to belong to a classroom. I had the baddest paraprofessional ever. you know, but then they changed it and they belong to a building. So they put them every which way. And in some classrooms, they're only there twice a week, maybe 10, 15 minutes, or once a week to service the kid. So on paper, it looks good. Yeah, there's a paraprofessional. No, it's not a classroom where there's a full-time paraprofessional in there. It's not a classroom where there's a full-time special ed teacher in there. So they're lying to the parents, but they have it on paper. It sounds good. They cover their area, and they move on. And that's all. You mean that the DOE, the Department of Education, wants to say that they have it, and that's how they get funded and all that other stuff. You know, just to lie. They're professional liars.
Imagine if they did actually the things that they said, or did the things that they proclaimed to do. Maybe things would be better off instead of just trying to make it look like, you know, you're doing something.
Yes. Okay, then. Oh, and then the other thing, going out to eat with the guys, have a competition on, and talk about how creative can you get with a burger, Hancho?
Oh, you got a lot of. There's a lot of things you can do with a burger.
Yes. I mean, you can't. The sky's the limit with a good burger. Do you want smash burger? Try this one here. What kind of cheese you want? You want the bigger one? You want it broiled? You mean you want a double skinny burger? You mean do you want a carb? I'm going to put a hat in the middle and put some cheese in the back. Ladies, guys are simple as far as that stuff goes. You know how I'll make hat-shaped everything. You've seen it. You sit up there and do something and cut it out in a hat like you're giving it to a kid, and the guys are ecstatic. They will brag. They will brag like they just got their nails done.
That's what I'm saying. Men are simple. We're not complicated. We appreciate the simple thing. We just want to be appreciated for the things that we do. That's all.
Yeah, things like that they do like. And if you buy us something or something to wear, get us a dress that has pockets. Girls like pockets. If you tell us our dress is pretty, we stick our hands in the pocket and we say, look, it's got pockets. That makes us ever so happy.
See, if I buy a woman a dress, I have no intention of that being for public purposes. So I don't want to know nothing about no pockets.
Oh, really?
No, none of that. It's going to be a complete different intention for that whole situation. If she wants stuff to wear out, look, I'm not a fashion person. But buy yourself whatever. Here, go buy yourself something. But as far as me, if I'm picking something out, there's nothing.
I don't have guys pick me up things.
There's nothing.
I told you that.
Intentions if I pick it out.
They don't know how to do it. They don't know my style. They think I'm an easy dresser. If it can't go on and off easily, I don't want it. You know, I don't want anything. If it's crisscross and you do this here, you get stuck inside of it. It's got to be easy. I'm a simple person. I want to slide my shoes in, slide them off. I like a sundress that I can slide on. You mean it's got to be easy. So guys try to, whenever they wanted to buy me something, it was like complicated. So I prefer that they didn't. I didn't want them to waste their money. Yeah, the last time a guy bought me something to wear and I wore it was from Larry. I was going to send you some pictures too of Larry, see, because they used to call Little Seymour. Too freaking funny, but no, I don't like anybody picking up my clothes for me. You know, I like timeless pieces, and they don't know how to do that. You know, but I'm going to get off of here. I've been on too long already. Somebody else called so that I can listen and get ready for To Be Tuesday.
Oh, it is almost about that time. Okay, all right. Well, Miss Grace,
okay.
I definitely thank you for calling in, and I do hope that you are, not too out of pocket, that your knee is feeling better. I know you said it was bothering you a little bit from your extended ride, but I definitely thank you for calling in this evening, ma'am. As always, it's good to talk to you.
Thank you for taking my call, Hancho.
Yes,
my Hancho.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, bye.
All right, Miss Grace, you have a good evening.
You too.
Shout out to Miss Grace. I love Miss Grace. All right. We're going to do this real quick because it is about that time. And I know I started like 15 minutes later. I'm going to rant for a couple of more minutes. And then we're going to get ready for To Be Tuesday. I already know what movie we're going to watch. I know Broderick been trying to push that Big Job marathon. We ain't watching that shit. I got an instant To Be Tuesday classic for you all. So, yeah. Real quick. Shout out to Trill and Mr. Man Up because they both sent me this. I hadn't seen this list. We'll run over this list real quick, right? So apparently the man made a list. I don't know which man, right? I don't know. Excuse me. Good grief. Where'd that come from? All right. Well, there's that. I don't know where the sneezing came from, but sure. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you, D the Gamma. Michelle, I don't know about you. I think there's bad intentions behind you. Bless you. I don't know what gods you worship to be sending your blessings. All right. So here's the list that men made. It's not places you shouldn't go on a first date. These are the kinds of women you should never take on a date. All right. And I want to know your thoughts about this one. And maybe this will carry over into the Discord. And let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Number one, single mothers. I'm just gonna reinsert myself back into the picture here. I'm just gonna kind of just slide to the left. Cha cha now, y'all. One up this time, two up this time. All right. Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about it. So list about 19, I think, on it. Let's make sure. Okay. Make sure I ain't missing out. Oh, 20, 21. Oh, okay. All right. Number one on the list: single mothers. I can definitely understand that sentiment. That's a whole episode into itself. Women with tattoos. Oh, that's a good one, right? That's a good one. And again, we I remember I mentioned that earlier. There's a difference between the type of women you would date versus the type of women you would fuck, right? So you got a lot of tattoos. I'm not necessarily into that. I'm not necessarily into that. Right? Like little one here, there, cool. Discreet, cool. But like this bitch come out looking like Wiz Khalifa. Like, bitch, I'm not fucking with you. Like, I don't fuck with you. I'm probably gonna fight you more before I fuck you. Married people topics? No. My bad, Jim. I had to close the thing out, so if you call, I didn't even see it. Too many of you out there looking, like I said, if you out there looking like a sketch pad, like, I don't know, right? I don't know. Again, hold on a second. Oh, these sneezing allergies. Again, like I say, like I'm not, and again, let me stop saying hypocritical stuff. But tattoos, right? Women who dress like this in public. I don't know what just like this in public is. I'm wondering maybe they sent a thing. But yeah, women who dress like hoes openly in public, like especially at non-hoe necessary events. Like if the bitch dressed like a slut at the fucking, if the bitch go to the fucking grocery store in her drawers, basically, like she and I'm thinking like not just Walmart, like Walmart included, but like if she goes out in public, drawly, you know what I'm saying? Seen a bitch the other day, like I'm a looking ass nigga, but like she got these look like just I wouldn't even say granny panties. What's the other one? The Brazilians or something? They ain't quite as thin. What's maybe not quite boy shorts, but what's like bigger than Brazilian but smaller maybe than a boy shorts? Somewhere in there, something like that, right? And just out there, like you ain't got no shame. This ain't for me. This shit for everybody. Like if you walking out with your fucking ass cheeks, like you're a fucking slut, right? I don't give a fuck what you say. Because in my mind, if I see you and you're exposing flesh, let's keep it all the way 1K, right? The more flesh you expose, in my head, as the man I am, and I'm pretty sure any other man who feels like, you know, he's got testosterone in his body, you gonna look at that bitch like, I fuck the shit out of that bitch, like easily. Like I could probably convince this tour to go in the store, arrest her with me and suck my penis. Like that's what I look at. Like the more like look at this slut, look at this fucking skeezer. You know what I'm saying? Like look at this dirty hooker. You know what I'm saying? So like that's what I look like, right? That's how I look at it. So again, it is what it is. Let's see. Sex workers. Well, that's obvious. That's pretty much all women these days. Women with an IG page. I definitely agree with that because you got the Heidis of the world out there, and come on, you wouldn't you wouldn't want to be involved with something like that. It could get real dangerous. Oh, this is one of my favorite. Women with non-ear piercings, right? Women with non-ear piercings, right? I've been telling y'all that, and I'm mad. I'm mad because somebody, I won't say they stole my shit, but they made my shit more elegant, right? They made my shit more elegant because I've always told y'all about the bull ring. I've been telling y'all about the bull ring for years, right? If she's got a bull ring, it's probably some bullshit. I've been saying this forever. Now, somebody has come out with something called the septum ring theory, right? Because that's what it's called, the septum ring. I always thought the septum was like a septic, toilet shit. It equates to me, right? What? I can't, man, bro. If I see a bitch with a bull ring, I feel like wherever she just came from, she probably got gangbang, and now she's gonna burn some sage and fucking tell me some woke shit I don't give a fuck about. Like I can't do it. I can't do it. A nose piercing is an instant no sir for me. Like instant wee wee soft. Women with purple. I told y'all earlier about the kids down here. We're gonna come back. There's so much shit to talk about. I got so much shit to complain about. We need to get it. Women with crazy, like the same way I tell y'all, like about black women especially, who put this non-natural looking color in there. The brighter the color, the crazier the fuck they are. Right. The reds. I look at the biggest whore in the game right now. The reds, the blondes, all of the biggest female rap stars, quote unquote. All the ones who preach whoredom, what do they all have? What do they all have? There's nothing wrong with this list. This is a perfect list, Broderick. We don't care about your opinion. You're married. You shouldn't even be looking at this list. You looking at this list, Broderick, is cheating. So you're looking at women on this list, so you should be ashamed of yourself. And I'm disappointed. After we just listened to that great sermon you gave, and now you're over here, virtually fornicating. Man, fuck that. Absolutely not. That ring, I said that ring. I can't do it. I cannot do it. Like, bitch could be bad. I see this little piece of shiny booger shit looking right at me. Bitch, get the fuck out of my face. Unnatural hair color women, they're crazy. They're crazy people, right? And they have self-esteem issues. And the reason why they do the crazy colors in their hair is because they don't like things about themselves. And so they do that to get additional attention, right? Because they figure they're ugly or whatever it is. So they do something outrageous to get attention. A lot of the times you look, it's a lot of those big white emo weirdos. And they have the whole collection, bunch of tattoos, bunch of crazy colored hair, fucked up ass haircut, lopsided ass titties, you know what I'm saying? Bunch of tattoo, all kind of weird looking shit. And they put themselves out there looking crazy because that gets them attention for looking crazy, because they don't feel they would get attention being a natural woman, because they don't feel that they're naturally a woman enough, so they do this extra shit. Yeah, I'm very disappointed in Broderick right now. I'm extremely disappointed in Broderick. We can't forget. Let's see. Women with whole friends, birds of a feather flock together. That's the easy one. Models who market to men. I've already told y'all about the fake red pill women. Like, come on, like that's how you know a lot of shit. You can teach motherfuckers shit, but until you experience shit, you just ain't gonna really have it. So a lot of these motherfuckers are getting told quote unquote game and red pill shit and all this, and they repeating it, but they really don't have experience. Like I told y'all, like I'm not even with the red pill shit because I'm not suffering from the same problems that most men are dealing with. Right, I'm fortunate in that aspect. I didn't know I was fortunate, but I guess hey, it is what it is. So when it comes to women, like I don't have issues that a lot of men have when it comes to dealing with women, and I've learned this, especially more so recently, just talking to women and understanding certain things. And yeah, so again, I'm not like a red pill person. This is just real life. Like a lot of bitches just ain't shit. Like it's not that I hate. Oh, I'm just angry about that. I feel like I can't be denied. And not even to sound conceited or arrogant or cocky. I think every dude should feel like I was telling y'all, every dude should feel like that. Like you should feel like you can't be denied. And if you do get denied, fuck that bitch. There's a billion other bitches, a couple billion other bitches. Go shoot another shot. Right? Like, I feel like I can't be denied. But that's a feeling, but I also know for a fact, not believe, know that I don't suffer from a lot of the same issues. I mean, one, height, that's a big advantage. Women always talk about, oh, 6 foot, this. That's the cheat code. I win. Like, that's an advantage for me, right? The way I carry myself in public, not necessarily on stream. I'm much more reserved. People find that shit mysterious or something, right? And they want to know what's going on with that guy. Why doesn't he talk? Why doesn't he do all these weird things? And they find I'm just a big ass goofball. I just don't like you. So yeah, models who market to men, don't do that. Women who travel regularly, they get flued out. Excuse me. Where the fuck is this? Why did I start sneezing off? Well, I've been good. I ain't had nothing. I'm gonna get pissed off. I don't know what the fuck going on. I don't like it. I think I have an idea, but I don't like it. All right. Women who drink liquor regularly, right? I'm told that there's an alcoholism epidemic with women as a whole, but especially in the black community. You can't, like, there's no black woman activity without alcohol. I told you they do drunk bowling, but bitches just told you they don't want to go bowling. But I just seen the flyer not that long ago for some fucking drunk bowling. They do the fucking, black women go paint pictures with naked niggas swinging weenies in their faces while they get drunk. That's the type of shit, like, that's the type of woman black women expect you to think it's to be okay to marry. Like, yeah, I'm gonna go to paint and sip with my friends and get some weenies put in my face. But it's okay because I'm painting a picture. In the picture, you come back with a picture of a lopsided dick. That's what the fuck she done painted, draped over her fucking head. But yeah, women who drink liquor regularly, they're not, they have no discipline, right? Period, across the board, right? You have no discipline, so you're gonna give in, and then liquor lowers your inhibition. So you in a situation where it's something else that might be slightly interesting to her in the presence, that liquor gonna let her do it, right? Especially women can't man liquor. Anyway, women with weak absentee fathers. I would agree. A lot of niggas prey on women without fathers. Like, a lot of niggas look for that shit. I don't like that shit. Like, if I fuck with a chick seriously, and I've come to learn, like, you gotta have your pops. If your pop like wasn't a part of your life, because women whose pops wasn't part of life, they tend to have more of a respect for men. You know what I'm saying? If their dad did things, but you also got a lot of these bitches whose dad did a lot of shit for them, and they're still fucking ungrateful, right? Just a lot of motherfuckers think, man, just that's all he is. He don't have a personality. He don't deserve to have this. He's just supposed to be a pocketbook. That's how a lot of bitches look at it, right? So it is what it is. Women who live alone. It ain't just you, Chief. Women with party voice. I don't even know what that means. I don't know what party voice means. So, but I agree with it. I don't know what it means, but I agree with it. Women on dating apps. Oh, bro. I'm looking for a good man, but in the meantime, I'll take a few good dicks. Type shit. Women who've been on Fresh and Fit. That's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. If she's been on Fresh and Fit, that bitch ain't it. Cause all them bitches are dumb. I don't even like Fresh and Fit. But those days. And again, that's a whole nother thing. Women with lists. Yeah, women who, like, again, don't date the bitch who made this fucking list. Party voices, woo. Oh, okay. Yeah, don't date them. Again, all these women on this list are free or perfectly fine for fucking. Like, there's nothing wrong with fucking any of the women, these type of women on this list. Don't do it consistently. Don't do it regularly, and don't tell any of them where you live. But it's okay to fuck women. Like, just don't take them serious. Don't date them, because you're gonna have a problem. Women who have been engaged and divorcees, right? That's a very interesting thing. Because just like Miss Grace mentioned, about how men talk about their exes, right? And men never talk about their exes as bad as women do, right? And women can do way worse shit. And most men will usually tell us, like, hey, that bitch was shit, or she is fucked up. But they're not gonna allude to a lot of the shit that went on, right? for whatever reason it may be. You know, they're just not. But they know, you know, and other men who have been through similar scenarios know. And you don't have to speak on it, right? You don't have to say, but you just know, right? You just know. But to see why women think that men are so much worse about everything is because every woman goes and runs her mouth about everything that every man does, right? Men don't do that. Sometimes men just take that L. They take that L, they take it on the chin, they keep pushing, right? They don't complain. Now, more so, men are starting to speak out to help other men who are getting stuck in these situations. But women have been doing it for centuries. And so it seems so, oh, men are so terrible. But men ain't run out to, man, that whore that I married, that scallywag, I returned from the battlefield and I saw several Union soldiers parading in and out of my home. While she moaned like the whore that she was. You know, he wasn't doing all this shit like that. It's like, hey, man. You might have buried her somewhere on the fucking land or something. I don't fucking know. So, you know, no, bro. What the heck? That's the craziest shit you ever said. That's the craziest shit. No, damaged women do not deserve a shot at good men. They don't. They do not. Because you know what damaged women do? Damaged women damage good men. It doesn't, you don't, no good man is lifting a damaged woman out of a damaged woman brings a fucking good man into the fucking quicksand. That's what fucking happens. And the good man has to climb his own ass back out that quicksand and leave that bitch in the quicksand. Because she's going to stay there. Once a woman has become damaged, she's going to be damaged. There's no, hey, you ain't finna heal that bitch. You can try everything in the fucking world. You're not going to heal that bitch. Right? So, there's that. There's damaged and there's destroyed. So, yeah. You're right, J Mel. Like, you're right. Like, Broderick in here, Broderick is ready to get to Tubi Tuesday. That's all it is. I'm trying to make sure I gave y'all full 2 hours, and I've done that. I've actually gone 7 minutes over. American black women and women raised in the West. I have no problem with this list. I have no problem with this list. All right. So, a complete, concise, very well thought out list, calculated from top to bottom accurately, precise, precision selections. You know, none of the repetitive same shit over and over. Don't go to Chili's. Don't go to Applebee's. Don't go to TGI Fridays. Don't go to Bennigan's. Don't go to Shoney's. Like, shut up. All right, let's get out of here. I don't know when to start sneezing. I still ain't even ate my fucking food. I got more food on my little dread than I ate. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. With that being said, let's go. All right, let's get ready for Tubi Tuesday. If y'all missed the beginning of the stream, go back and watch it. I shared some very interesting stories about my day today, right? So, with that being said, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Fuck that job. But I'm going to be there tomorrow. Fuck that job, though. I drink the water. Every water I drink is like that. Right? I'm just going to chug the water. Now, I used to go way too until I almost choke myself. I'd squeeze the shit just to hurry up and consume the fucking water, right? Because I'm going to drink all the water. Like, I think it's weird to sip out of the bottle, right? I think it's weird. I think that's weird. That's weird shit, right? I'm gonna just fucking no, it won't, Broderick. You can't give advice, all right? You got your first one, you stuck with it. So you can't give us no advice. You're unadvisable in this arena. You like Steve Harvey over here with that advice. So there's that. You said, you trying to say, which one were you doing? Yeah, you take the body squeeze, put the force, apply the force on the water by squeezing a bottle of water. That's terrible that you've gone that far. That's terrible that you've gone that far. No, not a form of alcohol. I've never been a big fan of alcohol. Probably the most alcohol I've drank in my life has probably been the last few weeks when I was fuck with that Casamigos and that other shit. and other things while I was drinking on stream. I actually haven't even replenished my alcohol collection. I got a couple of bottles left in there. I got some bourbon. I think I got some vodka, and I got something else in there. I might have finished that rum. I think I did. But yeah, I think after I finished that rum, I really ain't been drinking too much. Oh well, again, StreamYard or Streamlabs? Which one are you on? Let me see. Let me make sure I put the right link in the thing. I don't know if it needed a PayPal. I thought you could do it without. I thought there were multiple ways you could do it. I'm not sure. Um, don't let me lie to you. No, never that. That's terrible stuff. Yeah, that's a real live alcohol motherfucker drinking mouthwash. But yeah, the damaged woman is again like let me tell you fellas, if you value yourself in any way, form, or fashion, in any little bit of your life, you can't save her. Like Project Pat told y'all this shit. The bitch is damaged because she's choosing to remain damaged. Like you can't save her, you can't heal her, and if you can't fucking she can't fucking do it. She got to do it for her fucking self. Like I'm trying to tell you, look, I tell y'all shit from experience, bro. Like I don't just say shit. Like I don't like using other people's shit. Like I can tell you some shit from experience. A lot of shit. Like there's a lot of stories I ain't even got into that I can tell y'all. But there's certain things, like I said, it ain't. No, it's not, Roger. I'm dead serious. You don't know what you're talking about on this one. I will entertain discussing with you on most stuff. This one you damn wrong. A damaged woman is the worst thing that you can fucking do. Like if you're a man and you decent and you on your don't fuck with no damaged bitch. Fuck with a bitch who got a decent head on your shoulder. Roger could get you canceled because he just wants you to come to his marriage counseling class. That's all. Like worst thing you can do, and we can debate it. We can get in Discord for Tubi Tuesday and debate it. I will prove you wrong easily. It's not hard. The damaged woman is the worst thing you can do because the damaged woman is always going to be a problem, especially women are emotional. So she's going to be an emotional burden on you. You will be struggling to try to keep this woman in some sense of sensibility. And one, it's not your job. We already talked about it's not your job to try to make somebody else happy. Women, the first thing they do in a relationship, when they're ready to do, oh, this wasn't happening. Well, the bitch, you've been miserable and depressed all the time, and I've been fighting to keep you fucking happy, losing my fucking self trying to do so in the meantime, and you don't ever fucking get happy. You just have more problems. So there's that. Right? There's that. Oh, that's probably why I wasn't saying, because put that bullshit. So there's that. Like I said, now, again, if you are a man and you are doing, if you start seeing this, I don't care how much you like her. I don't care how much you think she's just got some issues. You can't save her, bro. You cannot save her. Like, you can't help her. You can't counsel her. You can't do nothing, right? Nothing. Nobody. No, everybody's not redeemable. No, they're not. Absolutely not. What that look like? Fucking Kyle Tucker to you, Heidi? No, sir. I'm Jordan in this game, baby. Anyway, with that being said, let's get ready for. Yeah, we got to pass. I got to pass. But you know how I had to fix. I had to fix it. There was nobody's coming and say, Huncho, you gotta, you know what, I figured that shit out. I figured that shit out fucking up full speed. Sitting in fucking here, kind of like, ah, damn, not that last time. Just sitting there looking at old motherfuckers and be like, yeah, that's a lot of shit I'm not gonna do no more. You know what I'm saying? And then you have to slow it. It's not an overnight thing, but you have to start shifting your thing. You have to start shifting your behavior and shifting your association. Women don't do that shit, right? I'm being serious with you. I'm 100% disagreeing with you, brother. You're absolutely wrong. This is the topic you are absolutely wrong on. It sounds good, and I would love to give it. Everybody's not. It's just niggas who ain't redeemable either. Everybody's not redeemable, right? We all want to, get baptized in the blood of Jesus and all that good stuff, and that whoever feels whatever you feel, that's cool. But if we're just talking about straight up hearing us, everybody's not redeemable. Some people just fucked, and you try to save them, they're gonna bring. If you try to commit to a person who's damaged, it's the dumbest thing you can fucking do. It's the dumbest thing you can do. All right, for your own well-being. because you will be brought down. You're going to spend more time fighting to pull somebody up than you are being able to love, being able to grow and progress and do all this other shit. You're going to be constantly reverting back to square one. You know what I'm saying? That's what I said. You said dating someone who's damaged. If they're healed and they're in the game and they've solved their own problems, because that's the only way you can fix it, right? This is a situation I've had people, I've literally told them, hey, you should do, I was going through some similar shit as you should do this, you should do this, you should do this and try this. Don't do none of that shit. Motherfucker, go get some therapy. Therapist tell them the exact same fucking shit I did. Exact same shit I did years before. Right? Same shit. Well, they said, same fucking shit I said. Right? Again, you just gotta figure it out. Like, again, it's a lot of facts. I'm not gonna get all the way into it, but I'm just saying, like, I don't say shit just for the sake of saying shit. Like, if I fuck with somebody, I care about you, like, the type of person I am, I'm gonna see your flaws before you even know their fucking flaws, right? And I'm gonna do everything in my ability to help you fix those things, right? Because I can tell that they're a hindrance or that they're a burden or they are impeding your progress or impacting you mentally. But I've done that to a point where I've dealt with individuals, she's a good chick. She's good. And that shit end up, it may be cool short term, but in long term, that shit unravels or you get to see, man, look, bro, like I said, this is coming from experience. There's theory and there's experience. I always talk about you gonna get the theory from the professor on how to ride the bike, or you're gonna look at the 13-year-old kid popping wheelies down the street who you want to learn how to ride the bike from. So with that being said, I'm Sean Badus. We are going into the Discord. It's 2B Tuesday. Make sure you got your snacks. Make sure you got your preparations. You got your cheddar popcorn, all that good shit. But with that being said, I'm gonna catch y'all in there. Make sure you beat me there. Don't meet me there. Y'all know how that goes. Again, it is my honor. It is my privilege. But more than anything, it truly is my pleasure. I value each and every one of you. I thank each and every one of you for allowing me to be a part of your lives, to have a little bit of your time this evening. So with that being said, I'm trying to do y'all be cool like y'all be cool. Y'all ain't got to go home. Tell y'all going to Discord. But y'all, god damn it, Ronald. Let me get a link. Damn, I had that open the whole time. I'm tripping. Gosh, you just love me. I'm telling you, like, I don't know, right? It's sometimes, but that's not a guaranteed fact. That's so again, you're talking in slim probabilities. Like, I'm gonna take my chances of getting on Bovada and betting on random parlays than I would thinking that people will be redeemed, right? You got a better chance at winning those odds. You got a better chance at that. Like, because the thing about it is we only hear the stories of the people who were successfully redeemed. There's so many more who didn't. So many more who don't, right? So with that being said, let me put this link in the damn thing for Ronald. Heidi ain't gonna get in the damn Discord. Oh, I see. Oh, y'all trying to be in there. Y'all trying to beat me. I see everybody all already in the Discord. Oh, okay. Oh, y'all think y'all slick, huh? Okay, I'm gonna kick all y'all ass. I'm right, putting cases on all you motherfuckers. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna beat me in the Discord. We'll see about that. All right, let me drop this link. I'm dropping the link. I'm dropping the link. Get the link. You hit the link. I ain't gonna lie. Talking to people with heavy accents, oh, that shit kills me, but it's funny. We'll talk about it. I fuck with y'all, man. Love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And so, Heidi, they know that means I'm definitely the most healed man you've ever known, or the most stable man you ever. Because Heidi's a troll, so nothing she says is true. So therefore, I thank you for the compliment, Heidi. Which link is clear in the description? Ed Hunter or the description of this? You can use that one. You can use that Ed Hunter link right there. What's in the description? I don't know what's in the description. I have to pull that up. You can just use the Streamlab link that was just posted right there by the Ed Hunter up there before the pistachios. There's that. The perfect woman walked in, probably. I probably would. I probably would. Right. But then again, I probably wouldn't because the perfect woman don't exist. So with that being said, look at Blau. How you like me now? On the Discord. But you know I love you, Heidi. It's always good. You're my friend. It's good to see you. y'all point the perfect woman out and then we'll have that conversation. Y'all tell me the perfect woman. Y'all name the perfect woman in your eyes, right? Right. Y'all show me a perfect woman and then we'll have the conversation, right? So, because I need a bitch to be flawed so I can have an exit strategy. Well, I'm hypothetical and you're hypothetical. So I have a hypothetical for your hypothetical. I don't exercise. I'm like everybody. Let me get out of here. Let me take this another 10 minutes. Anyway, love you, Heidi. I'm gone. I'll fuck with y'all. We out. Show's over. All that good stuff. Shout out to everybody. I love you all. Get in the damn Discord. Where's the little link? All right.